bazaar, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I
What up? How did I lose? There we go.
Okay.
I was like, how did I lose Keith?
Yeah, I looked up like, what the fuck?
How you guys feeling about tomorrow?
Oh man, it should be a good game, man. Should be a good game. We creep out of Seattle with a W, man.
Yeah, I keep going back and forth with how I feel about that one. I get confident, and then I get less confident. Then I get confident. I don't know. I'm going back and forth. I'm struggling with this one.
It's gonna be a tough one.
I think pull it out.
Yeah, shit. Hell yeah, we need to. We got to. For real. We can't afford no hiccups.
Is Geno Smith playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gino and Kenneth Walker playing.
Yeah, they're pretty much healthy.
Yeah. And I heard it's supposed to rain or some shit too tomorrow.
Supposed to be rainy, windy, all that stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That makes it a little more.
Shaq, what's the deal?
Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
I can smell the cheese here.
That guy looks like a Packer fan.
Yeah. Oh man, we gotta get this. But shit, all these games to me is a must win.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Sarah. That was one time.
Hey, what game was that?
It was a Green Bay when we got smacked.
Yeah. That shit was crazy. Where you at, Shaq?
He said, "Where you at?
Where you at?"
Probably doing Packer things.
He over there covering Jordan Love, huh?
Yup.
I would say that with the weather, the biggest keys is no turnovers.
Hell yeah, and running the ball and stopping the run.
That's been the key to us winning is not having the turnovers, but in that weather, that's going to be tough. Sam Darnold going to have to show out. We're going to have to be able to run the ball. And when we run the ball, KOC's going to have to run the ball.
Right.
Hell yeah. Yeah. We're gonna need Sam with probably about 50 rushing yards in this game.
I'm with it. I'm not for an Aaron Jones 150-yard game. Something, a bust out game for him.
Yeah, he better hold on to the fucking ball too.
Yeah, that could be an issue with it being rainy and wet and slick out there.
Yeah.
That's the person who I feel.
Man, I'd be so nervous. My boy 80s, what's the deal? He said Barkley MVP. Let me hear you agree. I don't think Barkley MVP, my boy.
Nah, he's not getting it over the two quarterbacks.
Josh or Lamar.
Yeah, he ain't getting it over them. I mean, he might deserve it, but it's not gonna happen. He might get player of the year.
Let's go. Oh, we got Fish in the building.
What up, Fish? After all this, now I hear myself.
He said, "Is he ready to come on?"
I mean, I sent him the link.
I see him in the background. I mean, backstage.
Oh, boom! There you go.
He must be on your show or something.
Yeah, there you go.
What's
right
going
there.
on?
What's the
What
deal,
up,
my
man?
guy?
How you feeling?
Man, I'm about as right as rain. I couldn't be happier. If I was any happier, I'd have to sit on my hands and stop from clapping.
Stupid.
I can dig it though.
Oh, you say you happy, huh?
Yeah.
I hear that.
Tomorrow feels like it's going to be a really big day.
What's up, love?
Let's go,
Yes,
Lo.
yeah, hell yeah, it should be.
Hey, welcome, Lo.
Yeah, they give us a
Woo!
quarterback for sure, 80s. But shit, both of them quarterbacks balling out though. I ain't gonna lie.
I wasn't properly ready. Let me go grab a beer.
Shit, I don't know though. Lamar and Josh, they balling the fuck out. We ready? You ready for that game tomorrow, Fish?
Hell yeah.
My boy said he gonna get a refill. Ooh, 80 about to act bad tonight.
Let me tell you something, man. We're going to find out that the Lions lost yesterday afternoon, and that's going to prevent any going in flatness we might have.
But shit, it really don't matter. We went out though.
I know, but it's going to feel a whole lot better if the Lions lose. Wait, did I say if?
When?
He said win. We gonna see. They play the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man, that raggedy ass offense.
Yeah,
Hey,
but you know,
Where they play at?
Step up.
they're playing in Chicago.
Oh,
You know,
hopefully.
you got an interim head coach interviewing for a job, though, Zoe. He ain't trying to tank this thing out.
Hell no, you ain't got to, but you can't stop faith. Shit. AJ will be good. AJ who? Aaron Jones? He be. She said AJ will be good.
Oh, okay. That was Low.
Yeah, I don't know someone who Aaron Jones or AJ Brown. Who Jones?
She's definitely talking
Oh,
about
who are
Aaron
you
Jones.
referring to?
Oh.
Yeah.
She's definitely talking about Aaron Jones.
Oh, okay. He better hold on to that motherfucking ball. I'll tell you that much.
He better learn how to do a pull-up, Zoe.
He better learn how to do something. Shit, he better learn how to
You
slide.
see him trying to do that bank vault on Monday night?
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Up?
I think that was a little higher than you thought.
Bears
What's up,
had
Dean?
it down.
What
And
up,
once
Dean?
again,
Thanks
nothing
for tapping in.
Man, I seen the clip. Who's that? DJ Moore. Them motherfuckers talking about They ain't talking about the off season. I said, it's over with for them. That motherfucker talking about vacation.
I mean, it's not a good optic, but everybody knows that's just a fact. But I do think they're going to play the Lions hard and tough, and I think the Lions are going to struggle with them playing outdoors. And I don't know what the weather's like in Chicago, but I imagine it's not great.
I don't know what the weather gonna be tomorrow. No, for sure gonna be fucking cold. I'll tell you that much.
Do you think your Lions will be able to hang or what?
It depends, man. If your Packers lose on Monday, we might see two teams going down the NFC North. You know what I'm saying? You never know. We might be the only team. Well, the Bears. We might be the only two teams win.
Peterson, we're doing something. You're watching something. So who has less of a life?
Back.
Brian.
Oh my God.
My boy Angel, what's the deal? Yeah, but it should be a good game though, man.
I agree with you, Lo. And I think there were some other people who were a little salty about it. I don't know if you saw the post of John Randall where he's wearing his Vikings jersey, he's looking into the mirror, he's got the Seahawk looking back at him, and he says he's like conflicting or something like that. And I'm like, okay, I get it. You play for both teams. The picture's really artsy. It's actually really cool, but you should have no confliction on who you're going for in this game, John Randall.
Right.
Especially not on Purple Friday. Friday.
And Purple Friday is pretty sacred for him. He posts Purple Friday every Friday. So when I saw that, I commented. I mean, I know he's not going to see it, read it, or care, give a fuck about it. But I was like, I'm kind of disappointed that you have any kind of confliction.
Suddenly, there's a knock at Keith's door. He's doing that whole Jay and Silent Bob thing. He's like, "Did you say this?"
He's going to be like, you know what? You need to take me off your intro.
John Randall.
No, we paid for that.
Yeah, we paid for that.
John, I did see that post he posted Friday,
which is fine. It was a cool picture, it was artsy, but he didn't have to say he got any kind of confliction.
Right.
Shit.
Like, you're a
He
Viking.
should have
brother.
said, "You know who I'm going for."
Yeah.
Yeah, but shit, at the end of the day, he got some nice ass checks from Seattle too. Shit.
Yeah, but he's a Viking. No one, if you mention John Randall's name, nobody thinks Seahawks.
You ain't bullshit. I know I do.
That'd be like Chris Carter.
Played for
That'd be
Seattle.
Chris Carter be conflicted against us playing the Dolphins.
You ain't bullshit. You got a point with that one. How long did he play for Seattle?
2 or 3 years.
Right?
2 or 3 years, and I think the first 2 were actually pretty decent. He might have even made a Pro Bowl.
Oh wow.
But I mean, he's a Viking. No one remembers that.
Shit, I hope AJ. I hope he be fine. Shit.
I mean, Fran took a few years away from the Vikings in the middle. He's a Viking.
I didn't mean to put your name in there, Jay, but I did.
Yeah.
It's all good.
He's like, damn. Now my wife gonna find out.
Out here giving government names and shit. My bad.
Yeah.
The government day.
Sin or not sin.
Oh wow. Hold on. What y'all got going on? Who the fuck he said of that to?
Scopel.
Shit, happy. I'm happy he ain't got my number. Shit. Shit, I don't know what the fuck the shit called, Angel. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, at least it ain't that damn Listerine mouthwash Cody had a couple weeks ago.
Oh god,
What
that was terrible.
Where he at?
Don't know.
Had it looked like retread Thunderbird, so it is this blue stuff. It looked like mouthwash, and he had like 6 bottles of it.
What up, Supreme?
Hey man. Hey, I made a video earlier and people was mad. Some people ain't give a fuck though, but y'all seen Kirk Cousins about to get released, right?
Yeah.
I said that'd be crazy if he reunite with KOC.
Hey, real question though. Would you take Kirk Cousins back next year? Because it's gonna be like $1 million.
That's why I said in my video.
It's the Russell Wilson deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he a veteran quarterback.
Or would you rather ride with Daniel Jones and JJ McCarthy? And good luck, Kirk. Go get your $1 million from the Titans.
Yeah. But I think Daniel Jones might have a market for real. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but I don't think he cares about that because he had a market and he came here. He came here for a reason. Like,
yeah,
he turned down teams to come here because he wants to be developed by KOC.
I got you.
So I think he might actually spend a year here and be like, I see what you did with Sam. Let me get that same opportunity. Like, I'll go ahead and battle JJ McCarthy for the starting spot. And if he beats me out, he beats me out. But if I win it, I see what you did with Darnold.
That makes sense too, though.
Yeah,
Kirk
George
is
Blunt is right. Kirk is
George.
all the way to the bank.
Kirk don't give a fuck.
I think he's kind of pouting on the way to the bank because I do think Kirk desires to play. And I think Kirk does have an ego. That's where the contracts and all that comes from. It's not about the money, it's about the money represents. And now the money is not representing that right now. So I don't think he's laughing or happy right now. I mean, when it's all said and done, yeah, he'll be fine. But I think his ego took a hit. I think he's pretty sad right now, to be honest.
But shit, man, that motherfucker should have been benched and cut a long time ago.
All I'm saying is his boys learned a new word or two on draft night, and they probably learned a new word or two this week too. And it wasn't flim flam.
Supreme asks, what do you write Sam Darnold?
A love letter.
What do you mean? What do you write, Sam Darnold? Like, what do you mean, right?
What do you mean, right for what?
Like a Valentine card? Will you be mine? I choose you.
Right. What you mean?
Roses are red, violets are blue. You're doing a great job getting a big contract from another team, except for the Vikings. Love you.
There we go.
We for sure ain't signed his ass.
That was only like one too many syllables.
Yeah, we for sure ain't doing that one. Hell no. Oh, George do got a new profile picture up, don't he?
Yeah, I don't know if I like it.
What is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I don't like it.
I don't know. I can't even
like
see
the
that shit.
Audubon Society or something like that.
I don't know. It looks
Oh,
like
it's a dog.
Oh, I thought he was like crouched
Oh,
down.
okay.
I thought he was like a camper in like Modern Warfare, crouched down, about to shoot somebody.
Oh, that could be that too, though.
I don't.
Yogi, let me borrow them glasses real quick.
Bring
Yeah, I
it
don't
back.
know. We got to zoom in on that motherfucker.
Low would keep. Low says she'll keep Darnold. Would you guys be down to keep Sam Darnold? So like at what price, Zoe?
I'm straight on Sam. I don't want him back.
Not even for 1 year.
Hell no, I'm straight. He gonna want about 35, 40. Shit, he ain't
Think
about.
he gonna want that little?
Man, shit, he ain't gonna want no 10 or 15. Shit.
Man,
But Fish, you bring him back for 35 for 1 year?
No.
No.
Hell no, I'm straight.
I mean, I appreciate what he's doing. I ain't mad at him. But
Go get your money, young man. Go get your money.
yeah. Go get
For
your
me-
$50 million a year with your $100 million guaranteed.
Like, but look how we dissed Case Keenum after what he did for us, and then look where we went the next 6 years. It's like we broke a mirror and had like the
Look,
7
man,
years
we've
of bad
been
luck.
getting along great for a while now. Why we got to get to that point again where you gonna want to fight with me?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
Like, if he takes us to an NFC Championship, man, I don't know why we'd be like, okay, let's let him go, and we'll go ahead and do the same thing with Daniel.
That's the thing, Keith.
with
You know, in the
Daniel
preseason, we were talking about what would it take to want to re-sign him, and we kind of universally said an NFC Championship game is where we would start thinking about it. Here we are, week 16, talking about. But would you resign? No, because we ain't got to the damn NFC
Okay, but
Championship game
when
yet.
we were talking about that, did any of us think that we were going to be 12-2 at this point and going for 15 wins for the second time in our franchise's history, which has never been done in any team's history? The Chiefs are going to do
I
it.
appreciate it, but that's all kind of part of the point of getting to an NFC Championship game. So when we get there, maybe my opinion will change. Hey,
Evening,
Rob.
you
Hey,
sexy.
Sarah.
Evening, you sexy bastards.
What's going on, my guy?
What's going on?
What
Come on.
up? How you
Hey,
doing?
real quick, if I could tap in the cousins thing, it's like, have you ever been to a job and somebody got fired? Did you ever rehire them back? This just, you don't do it. It's just, it's poisoning the well. I could see cousin maybe unintentionally, but he would poison that locker room.
We brought Randy Moss back, and that worked out.
Oh, but that's so different. That is so like
That's the GOAT, though. He could do anything.
yeah. Moss, yeah, I agree with that. So, yeah, like Moss could have taken a shit in the center of the locker room.
It didn't work out, by the
He
way,
very well may have.
because he did. He
I don't
did take
give
a shit in the
Moss.
locker room.
I ain't give a fuck. Moss would have whooped Brad Children's ass. He still was coming back.
It was the earliest indication of that cancer he's dealing with, as he took a shit in the locker room 15 years ago.
Oh, too soon, man.
I expected that from Robbie, not from you, Fish.
No, I know. I worked in oncology. That's no joke. I would never. There's some lines. That's one of those lines I will never cross.
Well, I'll make an inappropriate joke at the drop of a hat, guys.
Now,
Sorry.
if it's like Cards versus Humanities, game on.
Oh no!
No,
for
but
me,
he poisoned the well.
I'm
Pass.
excited that Kwesi has had a plan and sticking to it. He got us at a cap L, and now we're able to build pieces, and we need more pieces for JJ. That's the future I want. Win or lose.
Same here. I want our window to be like 5, 6, 7, 8 years, not a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, I'm straight. I'd rather build the trenches with JJ McCarthy or Daniel Jones. Shit.
But how do you know you get a 5-6 year window with JJ? I'm a JJ McCarthy fan. I'm kind of playing devil's advocate here a little bit. How do you know you're even getting that? And right now you have it with Sam.
Cause he from Michigan. That's how you know.
But we're not going to have it with Sam if we pay him $40 million a year.
No, we're not paying Darnold $40 million a year. But somebody said something on the radio today that I sat there. I was like, you know what? It's basic, and the guy has a point. Why pay Sam? It's kind of it was a double-edged sword when he said this. Why pay Sam? You know what you got, but you don't. And how his tone was, you don't know what JJ can do. It was give the boy a chance. Let him. You drafted him. Give the boy a chance. And I sat there, I was like, you know what? He's got a point. What can JJ do?
how do you know that Sam Darnold's going to want $40 million from the Vikings? How do you know that Sam Darnold's not super aware of the situation he's in and why he's being successful? And it's like, if I go elsewhere, yeah, I might make some money, but I'm going to end up getting cut after a year.
I think a lot of teams are aware of the symbiosis that he has with KOC. Darnold isn't shit without KOC. Like, the whole league knows that shit.
And maybe Darnold recognized that, so maybe he takes less to stay here.
I'll buy that. Like, and we talked about this, like 25 mil. All right, cool. Yeah, but he's not gonna want that. He's gonna want, yeah. But
well, you got to remember he's going to be 28 next year. He's not going to have too many bites at the apple, so he's going.
He wants to be a starter, so why would he stay here?
He wants to get paid.
Because Jason McCarthy is only going to be 22 years old, so he can still be a starter.
The thing is it all comes down to the bag. All the other bullshit don't matter. It comes down to the bag. And the team that's going to offer him the money is the team that's going to get him.
I think he's going to go to if Stafford retires, I think he'll probably end up with the Rams.
I don't know about it. It has to be a good quarterback coach. Like, he would have to go to, like, I would say the Chargers, but that's not going to happen. Like Harbaugh or somebody, but no. Darnold, like I said, needs to go to a place that the head coach is a quarterback's coach, and that's rare. Happy trails.
I don't know. I can see I like Sean McVay. He be knowing what he be doing with quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why instantly I thought, but I don't know. Like, that's a tough call. But like I said, it's known your success is because of this. It's known. I think even Darnold's like, yeah, I suck less because of this guy.
Yeah.
Or Tennessee might he might be good in Tennessee because then they're not going to be high enough to draft a quarterback, and if they take Darnold, they can build around Darnold.
That's the best worst position for him. Like, Tennessee would probably be only that's the best worst one. Like, there's out there. But Tennessee's got some pieces. Tennessee's would be a good spot. You know, he's not going to have a quarterback next year. Pittsburgh. Go to Pittsburgh. I want to see him and Mike Tomlin. I want to see that.
Joe Burrow's offensive coordinator. So
you say Pittsburgh?
Yeah, no, I was being more facetious when I said it because I think both Fields and what's his face, they're both going to be bouncing out because they're on a 1-year deal.
After that pick Russell threw today, I don't think they want him.
I think they resign Russell though.
Who do y'all think we use our first rounder on next season? I think we trade out of the first round for more draft picks.
We're going to be drafting 32, so I don't care if we trade out.
Yeah, we're going to be drafting from 32. If we were to stay in the first round, I haven't really looked at it too much, but right now I'm still kind of crushing on Deontay Walker.
I, for once, have nothing on my draft board like that I have to have, like that I just absolutely want. I don't, which is unusual for me.
I say somebody on the fucking O-line.
We need a defensive tackle too, but yeah, our O-line, always like I always like trenches. Like I would say, trenches first, but that O-line needs some upgrades.
Deontay Walker's that 6'6" monster from University of Kentucky.
Oh yeah, the fish. You are right. That was mentioned earlier this year. That dude's a human house.
A name to watch out for.
I know you're talking about.
Ooh, the echo's gone. Yes. But the name to watch out for is T.J. Sanders from USC, from South Carolina.
What does he play?
We don't like them USC players, man. We don't like them at all.
He's from Columbia.
Do you guys think Travis Hunter should have won the Heisman?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say so.
Really?
He had
Boise State didn't play anybody, and he got a whole shit ton of yards against trash panda teams. I mean, that's impressive. His numbers are very impressive. Against whom?
Yeah, Travis played both ways. You don't see player playing both ways at a high level.
Yeah. Iron Man, you never see Iron Man anymore. Like, that's like, unless it's like Necessary Roughness, that movie. Like, unless you only got like 20 players.
But who did Colorado play if Boise State didn't play anybody? Who Colorado play?
Not really.
Okay,
Colorado is better.
A little better.
They played Utah, Keith.
Oh my God. And what was Colorado? And what was Colorado's record? What bowl they playing in?
Boise State's gonna get bounced out pretty damn quick.
Okay, I'm just saying. Like,
Who conference better, Boise State or Colorado?
Oh god, they're both bad. Those are both bad conferences, man.
Yeah, Pac-12 ain't really.
And that's
Are
fine,
they
but
still in
you,
the Pac-12?
They're lingering. They're on life support right now. Like, and they're
Boise
doing
State-
they're
Boise
doing chest
State's in the
compressions.
playoff, right? Boise State's in the playoff. Colorado's not.
Yeah,
Okay, so
That narrative doesn't make.
that don't mean
Let's
it
save this topic.
does
Let's save this topic
because-
because I've got a whole Rolodex of shit I want to talk about this.
no, because
college football shit.
you're disregarding him because you're saying he played a soft schedule, but the committee didn't see it that way as they're the playoffs.
No, I'm adding to the narrative, but I agree mostly that Travis Hunter. I mean, he wasn't top
Nick.
5 anything. He played both sides of the ball well. He played both sides well. The what?
I thought he called Travis Hunter mid.
No. Well, I'm saying like he wasn't like top 5 in any stats, but he was top 10.
We'll get to see Boise State play somebody here shortly.
Hunter deserved it.
Who they play?
Are they playing this weekend or is it next weekend?
Next weekend.
Next weekend. I forgot who they play though.
I think it's Texas plays. No, it's not them.
Notre Dame.
Penn State.
Oh, Penn State looked good today. I think they're already. Are they? What's the odds if you pull it up? Are they already 2 touchdown favorites?
Who?
One of them's already 2 touchdown favorites. I think that's Texas and Arizona State. Should be damn 5 touchdown favorites.
Ain't nobody say ain't no Boise State. No, they're on 2 touchdown favorites.
No. They're underdogs. Like, look at those trash panda teams, man. They're just getting their asses beat.
Tell man,
is -10.
That's it. Yeah, that'll change.
Everyone and their mama knew Jenny was getting the rock, and they still averaged 5 yards a carry.
That's good though, but we seen that before in college. Travis Hunter did some shit we ain't seen in a long time.
What up, Nick?
Yeah, since like 1934.
Cool. What's he being drafted as?
Do you guys think Washington will be able to beat the Eagles tomorrow?
Yes. Next.
Travis Hunter will go top 10.
Yeah,
Sure.
He probably go as a quarter, I think. I don't know though.
So you don't even know what he can play.
He can play everything. Shit.
Not the NFL,
Good
man.
athlete.
Hell yeah. He probably play corner
We
though.
are going to miss Redmond this week. Yes, we are.
Redmond
Oh, he ain't playing?
He's
Nah, he
out.
got concussion.
Yeah, we got a few injuries.
I ain't know
Not
that.
not like Detroit, but we got a few.
Redmond and Moreau is out.
Yep. And I
I
think
know
Harrison
Red-
Smith is questionable.
What up, Michael Orlando?
Hell.
What's the deal? Damn, I ain't know that shit.
I don't like that. I like
Thank you, Michael.
We gonna need his big ass on that D line.
That just means Tillery comes back in. Tillery play fine. Or maybe we could sign Calais Campbell before the night's over.
Yeah.
He didn't get released yet, did he?
Nah.
Is that a dude that's like
Damn.
38? Dolphin? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
If Dolphins get eliminated tomorrow, he'll get released.
I see it right now, though.
Would you guys
Calais
take him?
Campbell.
Hell yeah, I made a
Calais
video about
Campbell
him.
for like 12 years.
Yeah, I've been wanting him for the longest too.
It's a joke.
Tell me when
Nick,
you see
what's
this
the deal? Yeah, go blue.
Sounds like go Lions, go blue.
Michigan, man.
Lions, Michigan, Detroit,
Who-
blue.
Who your college team?
I ain't got one. If I had to pick one, it'd be UCLA. They blue too.
That adds so much. Having a college team adds so much more to the pros, though. Like, you start pulling for players much more than you would if you didn't pull for a college team.
Well, then you like start pulling for players like for no real reason except they played for your college team.
Well, I mean, I don't dismiss that.
I know
I
somebody
don't
in
dismiss
does that.
He called a jackwagon. Straight up, Nick. Hell
But
no.
it helps, like, when we actually draft the players you pull for. It adds something to it.
I mean, I pulled for players and that I didn't like. I pulled for Addison. I pulled for JJ McCarthy. We got them both. I feel very happy to have them.
Man, after I started crushing on DTR and we didn't get him, I'm done pulling for players out of college.
He's
Yeah, I
playing
like-
tomorrow.
I like the DTR.
Yeah.
What up, Barber?
Yep, Seamus got benched. He's starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He is.
Glad I picked Cincinnati in my pick 'em.
That's also another one of those best worst teams. Like that is like the best. That's like the worst record for being like the best team. Like I have no idea what the Bengals are. Just like that record does not reflect how good that team is.
Y'all remember in the preseason when the Browns were manhandling us and running us over and all that, and
I
AOC
remember.
was all like, tone it down, and now the Browns are like 2-100.
Low, I have not. You shut your evil mouth. I haven't said one damn word about him.
Now the
Baloney.
Browns
No,
are
no,
like
no, no, no.
besides
I think you
the
actually called him
Dodgers.
an NFL player.
No, that is true. That wasn't negative. It's a thing. He's a guy. Like that's I haven't
It's
said
not
anything
negative. You're right. It's a
positive. I haven't said
compliment.
anything negative.
She didn't say that. She said you've been complimenting him. That's not negative.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said complaining. These glasses. Sorry, I misread that. I misread that. I'm
Now
sorry.
listen,
I misread that.
Robbie, you said Addy is not ass, and that is a compliment.
Bro, what's the deal, Mark?
No, Robbie just read the comment wrong. He gets it now, and he agrees
Yep.
that yes, he has
Yeah.
been complimenting.
Sorry.
Not a fan still, but complimenting.
Yeah.
They
That's the ceiling right there.
shit. A lot of motherfuckers got ass defense in AFC for real.
What up? Make it happen.
Even the Bills. The Bills are a badass team, but that defense is just it can break.
Yeah, but could we go toe to toe with them scoring 40 points? I don't know.
No. Josh Allen's in his whole. That dude's a whole nother
If
league.
we were to go to the Super Bowl, I'd rather play the Chiefs than the Bills.
You know what? For the narrative and the storyline, I'm not
Nope.
gonna lie. I'm gonna say it.
Nope.
I'd rather play
Nope.
the Bills. One of
Nope.
us walks out happy.
No, fuck that storyline.
I know.
I
might
want
hit
to
the
win. I
storyline.
don't care about the pomp and circumstance.
No.
I
I
want
just-
to
For
win.
real.
I've already said it.
I
I
want
want to put the
that
Chargers
story.
in the Super Bowl. I don't want to play fucking.
Well, that would be the same thing. They haven't won one either.
That's fine. Like I don't want to play. I don't want the best game possible. I want the worst game possible.
I don't want the Chiefs, man. They get those the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, the refs, fuck all that. I believe that. I hate
Yeah,
it.
I'm straight on the Chiefs. I'm
Yeah,
straight
fuck
to
that.
get Patrick Mahomes.
I hope they get ejected by any team.
Chilling
But-
on a Saturday with the fellas and ladies.
Hey, so Zoe, you rather play the Bills in the Super Bowl than the Chiefs?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's because you don't think Josh Allen's a top 5 quarterback. My bad.
No, Josh straight, but he ain't no Patrick Mahomes. Like I ain't playing him no Super Bowl, man. I'm straight.
So who's the MVP candidate this year? Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen?
Man, that's regular season though, man.
Who's the candidate?
Right between them two.
And who got better wide receivers? But who's the
Neither.
candidate? Who's the
Bills.
Keith,
candidate?
what you trying to say, bro? You can ain't no way you gonna say Josh is nowhere near a Patrick Mahomes on no level.
I'd rather
This year-
have
this year's above
Josh
it.
Allen.
He's above it this year.
I'd rather have
This
Josh
year.
Yeah, but what?
I'd rather face Patrick Mahomes this year than face Josh Allen.
For
Yeah,
what?
Patrick
Josh
Mahomes
Allen
this
ain't
year.
got no. Josh Allen they ain't got no defense.
I mean, more importantly, Josh
Chiefs
Allen
really
don't
don't
come with the
either.
refs.
Huh?
Yeah, there's that intangible of Patrick Mahomes and the refs, dude. Like he gets the most bullshit.
Who said the
calls
Chiefs ain't
at
got
the worst time.
defense?
They don't have a great one, or let me say
Man,
that.
They got
Good
the
one.
best the Chiefs have the best defense of all. They have the refs.
No,
man.
that would be the Eagles. Eagles do.
I think the Chiefs do, man. The Chiefs ain't gave up they ain't never gave up 30 points yet this season.
Yeah, because they have the refs.
Man, y'all
Yeah.
can say what y'all want to say. That defense legit over there.
I mean, ours is better, but okay.
I think ours
Hey,
is better.
hey, you want to see what you're
The
arguing
Chiefs
about?
did give
Hey,
up 30 points, though. They gave up 30 points to the Bills.
Mahomes' QBR is
Hey.
garbage.
Oh, they did that one time.
the Chiefs give up 18.5 points per game. The Bills give up 22.1. So we're arguing about 4 points right now. Not even 4 points, like 3.5 points.
I don't believe that though. I don't believe that.
Okay, well, I just looked it up so you can look up your damn self. I just helped you, but you can go do your damn self.
What you look up on?
That Lions game didn't help much. Skew that data.
Teamrankings.com.
You know what I'm saying? Like they put up what 40 points?
It's 48. It's just crazy.
And the
That-
round
that-
put up what? Then the round put up what 40 points?
I actually like our defense versus Josh Allen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd rather play Josh Allen.
Bet you liked him in 2016 too, or was it 2018? But you liked him
Who?
2018 too when he was hurdling over bar. We were
Well,
60-point
back
favorites against him.
then, you know what? We had a quarterback who couldn't get it done either, Keith.
Hell yeah, Crit Jones against our offensive line. Shit.
What I mean, quarterback's been looking pretty good against us, Fish. I don't know why that you think Josh Allen wouldn't look good. Like we were stopping quarterbacks the first 4 weeks of the season, but since then, like they all had like their best game of the season against us.
No, Williams definitely did. We put up 350. Well, except for Goff, put up 500 against the Bills. But
Bill defense is fucking trash.
yeah, it's not that great. But that
That
offense,
They're gonna hold them back in the playoffs.
They're top 12 in points given up.
Man,
That ain't trash.
Hey, man, quit reading all them numbers, bro. That shit is bullshit you reading, bro.
It's not bullshit.
They only gave them 80 points in 2 games.
So then they must have given up less than 15 in other games. Who they give it up to?
Man,
Who they give it up to?
the Lions and the Rams.
the
Okay,
last
so
two games. I think the last two games were anomalies, though. Like,
yeah,
that's not the norm. That was outside the norm. But here, fair enough. Even
Zoe arguing for outliers.
Hold on.
What up, Von?
Josh Allen put up numbers in those 2 games, though. He put up huge numbers in those 2 games.
I'm talking about their defense. I'm talking about
No. I'm saying Josh Allen to compensate. No, I agree with you. For that shitty defense, they have the MVP to compensate.
George wants to know any potential pickup by the Vikings before playoffs.
Yeah,
Campbell.
Is that?
I'm with you, Keith. I want to play the Chargers in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No, because if we lose, then I'm gonna be all Harbaugh.
No, I can't deal with losing that fucker twice in 1 fucking year. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Oh, you Ohio State fan, ain't you?
Yeah. No, he's Alabama.
Oh, Alabama, same shit.
Different state, same.
It's a different year. It'll be a different year though. It'll be 2025.
Not by much. Not by
It'll be
much.
a different year though. It'll be a different
Not
year.
by much.
Or I don't mind if we play the Texans in the Super Bowl.
I was just gonna say I wouldn't mind getting the Texans a second time.
That's it, man. They not getting past that damn wild card. They lost another wide receiver.
Vonky Wildland.
That poor dude's leg, man.
Hey, who's this Bonk guy? Do you know this Bonk guy, Robbie?
Mm-mm.
He said, "Oh God, you got the Bama fan on."
Oh yeah, I guess somebody that knows me, the Bama fan.
Oh, we play Alabama in the bowl game.
That's Lincoln.
I'm not even watching that ball. Bro, we're gonna put in both our practice squads are gonna be in, and just I hope they're all high and drunk. I'm serious. That's the only way I'm gonna watch that.
Can they get rid of half the bowl games because now players aren't even playing in them?
Yeah.
Kirby Smart said last year they're just exhibition games. That's all they are, and he's right. Nobody gives a shit.
Not for real. Not no bowl game.
Don't they get money to play in those games?
Yeah.
The colleges do.
The schools do.
Big Ten school and SEC school, yeah, they'll get paid. But outside of that,
it doesn't matter how
nobody's
perform.
watching that shit. I'm not watching it.
Hey, did the Pop-Tart Bowl happen yet?
The who?
Pop-Tart Bowl? Well, I want to watch the Pop-Tart
I'm waiting
Bowl.
for that Music City Bowl.
Oh, Emerson.
In Nashville.
Duke's Mayo Bowl.
What up, Emerson?
What up, Emerson?
Damn, Tennessee ain't scored yet.
Yeah, they're not representing the SEC too well. I'm glancing up at this bullshit.
I like that quarterback though. He young. Go for Mayo Bowl.
You up?
I'm going, baby.
Oh, you going to a bowl game?
Yeah.
Which one?
Mayo Bowl.
Who y'all play?
Oh, you literally going to? Okay. I say that in jest, man.
Virginia Tech.
Oh, you did tell me that shit last night.
Who are they playing?
Minnesota Gophers.
You got a lot of those fans in this room.
Where is the Mayo Bowl held at?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
That makes sense. That's 4 hours from me. Makes sense.
Golden Gopher.
Yeah, there's a lot of Gophers fans. A lot, like you. Go figure.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Tennessee.
Yeah, they're getting their asses beat. It was 21-0, like 10 minutes into the game.
Yeah, they getting their ass whooped.
Dang. Makes that loss I took for them even better.
For who?
They beat Bama. This shitty ass Tennessee team that whooped up on my guys.
Oh, they did beat Bama.
They sure did. But I'm a realist.
Dang.
Right.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
So go Texas, go
How y'all
Georgia.
feel about that game?
That game's over.
How y'all feeling about that game tomorrow?
I'm a bit worried.
Why?
Because it's gonna be. I hope KOC had them practicing outside in the cold this week.
Jet lag.
No, because we're an indoors team. We don't. I don't know how we play outdoors.
Geno Smith is a good quarterback. That dude's underrated. That dude
Who?
might put up some. Geno.
You
What
say
up,
he's
Colin?
underrated.
That dude's underrated. That dude's got a cannon for an arm.
Man, Geno Smith ain't no damn underrated.
I think he's underrated.
That's
He doesn't
wild.
get the respect he deserves.
He's not underrated anymore. Ever since the first year with the Seahawks, I think like he got some respect, and I don't know that he's actually lived up to that season.
Yeah, Seattle cold ain't Minnesota cold. Seattle cold is much worse. That wet cold, yeah, fuck that.
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be like I don't think it's gonna be like negative. Like I think it's gonna be windy. I think that's gonna be a problem. I think it's gonna be windy and wet. I don't think the coldness is gonna be the issue. I think it's gonna be windy and wet, and that's gonna be the problem.
Yeah.
So Chicago is going to be 30 degrees at kickoff with a 12 mile an hour wind.
Lions lost that one. I like that.
You're dropping like fly.
The only problem is I don't think Chicago's even going to show up to the game tomorrow to play the Lions.
Huh?
No, that is so worse. A dry cold and a wet cold. Fuck that.
Sarah, you don't think that
cold.
coach is interviewing for a job through the end of this season?
Who's he going to interview for? Nobody's going to want him.
Hell no.
Yeah, nobody's gonna want him. But
Bears ain't gonna interview his ass.
Hey, he might be able to get like an offensive coordinator job though. Like no one's gonna interview him for a head coach, but he started this season as a quarterback coach, then got put into the offensive coordinator, and now he's a head coach. So there might be somebody that interviews him for an OC job, which is better than what he started this season as, and not the Bears, which is double better.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's trying to put himself in the mix for the head coaching job.
I mean, he can try, but his players are already talking about going on vacation.
Y'all don't see that too often. You never see head coaches get promoted like from other OC jobs or whatnot. You always see like the brand name like coaches get just hired somewhere else. So I mean, good luck. Good luck.
Good luck to him.
Yeah, ain't my problem. He played at Georgia though, so give him a little love.
Sarah, what do you think we're gonna do over the next 3 games? Do you think we're gonna run the table?
I would like to think that we are, but
Long pause.
I'm kind of hesitant to say.
You were hesitant for sure.
Yeah.
Like I think we'll win against the Lions, but the Packers game, I don't know because we always split with them.
Yeah, I'll agree. Out of the 3 games, I think the Packer game is the one that worries me the most, and which is weird because it's in Minnesota.
Yeah, they whooped our ass last year in Minnesota. So
Yeah, but we
the quarterback was
different quarterback. We didn't
I
have
know,
Sam
but
Darnold.
I'm saying, like we always like split with the Packers, and so since we already took a win, I'm like a bit worried that we'll fall to them.
I mean, I'm not worried because of the history of that. Because the Bears, we used to split with them all the time, but we've been whooping their ass, so that kind of narrative's out the window. I think the Packers are playing pretty good ball right now, and they're pretty healthy. So I am a little bit worried about them more than I am about the Lions at this point.
We're favored by 1.5 at home, which is kind of like, But unlike last year, we have our shit together.
Man, shit.
That's
my
true.
biggest concern is them down Seahawks this week.
Yeah, why don't we do it? Worry about the present. I agree with that. Worry about the present.
Because we're fans, Robbie, and what
Fair
we
enough.
worry about doesn't affect the result of any game.
Yeah.
So I can worry about next season.
It's,
Let me tell you something. I'm worried
It's
about our
security.
home opener.
Home opener,
Very much.
Skull Fest, number 3.
Hell yeah.
We hope to be there this year.
Cody hits on that hot take bet. We will be.
Fish, why don't you tell everybody what your hot take is for the week?
It's not even that hot, everybody. I actually consider it kind of mild.
What
I said
was
that
it?
the Lions were going to lose to the Bears by double digits. Caleb Williams was going to rush for 90-plus yards in victory. Sweat would have 2 or more sacks, and Kyler Gordon would have a pick 6.
Not
Man,
that hot.
that's a wild hot take.
That's like 100 to 1. I would put money on all those things. I'd put $10 on.
Man,
Make
Caleb with
$1,000
90
off that.
rushing yards. That's
I'm
big,
telling
right?
you, Allen gave the blueprint. Allen gave the blueprint last week.
Man,
And Caleb
Caleb
can
Williams,
run, man. That
Caleb,
dude's a
man,
stallion.
that dude slow as shit. He ain't no
Yeah,
Josh Allen.
he can scramble well, but he can't. Yeah, he doesn't have a get up and go. There's not a lot of
Hell
horsepower
no,
there.
I thought he did though.
No,
I
Nah.
see now. He's slow as fuck.
he's
So
elusive.
Cody got
and that's
on
it.
DraftKings today and plugged that hot take in and said a $10 bet would win like $21,000 or something on that.
Yeah, cause do you
That's
know
crazy.
that Caleb Williams 90 rushing yard probably plus 600?
Hey man,
That shit is up there.
I'm saying.
That's
But
a
what
crazy
if you
bet.
I'm just saying.
Hey, what if you do break from the 1 yard line on like a halfback, that little read shit and keep it?
Hey, I'm just saying, Zoe.
No, I'm
Not
saying
against
that
the
should be
Lions.
crazy.
even a beat up Lions wouldn't let that shit happen.
Yeah, I ain't got
I'm
no
glad.
They
bet.
Speak
didn't
which,
have,
I'm
they
glad I
didn't
did
have
beat up.
anybody that could mirror Josh Allen. I mean, with the defense that decimated, just have some design QB runs.
I feel you
Bang
though.
'em.
Hey, Colin has a question. Just a thought. Quasey seems to struggle with high picks. We only have 4 in this draft. How would you guys feel about this year's first and maybe a future third to New York Giants for Dexter Lawrence? Yes.
I was ready for it at the trade deadline.
Yes. Yes, Colin. Yes.
Just based on what you said, like we're not good in the first round too often. So yeah, bird in
The
the hand.
draft is not Cam's strong point right now.
But who has he struggled with though? Because Addison was a hit, and McCarthy and Turner, we don't know yet, and so
Riker, Addison, Turner, and that's it. And you have a whole list of maybes, possibles, injuries, or people that aren't even on the damn team right now. McCarthy's a maybe. He's not bad or good. We don't know. But
But he
everything
said
else.
high draft picks though.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Okay,
I think
so
we
who else
gave
has
up
he
a
hit
lot
on,
for
though?
McCarthy and Turner.
Louis
We gave a lot.
Snead,
We gave a
Andrew
lot.
We
of
gave a lot.
But we don't know if it was too much or not yet, or if it wasn't enough. We don't know that yet.
You right about you're right about
You can
that.
start
though.
you can start hyperventilating right now if you want to, but it's too early.
I
So
think
yeah, Colin, I'd be down for that first and third for Lawrence.
I
would
think
do it.
next season when Patrick Jones leaves, then Turner will take over his spot.
Yeah.
Hey, Keith, read the question. I think you stepped away.
You might be able to give him less
Oh
than
yeah,
that.
yeah. I was down to even do a little more than that to get him this year.
You probably could go less because the Giants are in a rebuild right now, a massive one. They're probably going to clean house.
Look, I would probably give our first this year and our first next year for Lawrence and their second round this year. I'll give up 2 firsts to get them, but then we get a second round back.
Their second round is going to be the first pick.
Don't tell them that.
We need a second round.
Come on, Sarah. Come on, Sarah.
You
We're
giving up
talking about pick number
That's why I'm not
33
the
here.
GM.
You're giving up the secrets.
Yeah, we give up our 32nd pick for their first pick of the second round.
Yes.
I love the optimism. Love the optimism.
I mean, honestly, I would take their third rounder, and that I would still give our first round this year, our first round next year for Lawrence, and their third this year. I would do that.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, but it's Lawrence. Like, we're not going to draft nobody that's going to impact our window as much as he will.
I hate giving up future first round picks because we don't know what the 2026 will look like.
But to
I hate
the
that.
question, what's your confidence in Quasi doing something with those first round draft picks instead of just going to get an established player, which he's shown that, okay, he knows how to get NFL players
Yeah.
to come over here and be good, but drafting them?
Yeah. He did. Like, I can't believe how well he did in the free agency. That's our best bet. Just stick to that market.
Does anybody in the chat want to jump on and give their takes? If you want to, just let us know in the comments that you guys want to come on and you want to say something. You guys are welcome to jump on here. This is a Saturday Night Skol Down, and we want to hear from everybody. You don't want to just hear from us. You hear from us all week. We want to hear from you guys too. So let us know in the comments if you want to jump on.
Man, I've been fighting with Lions fans on Twitter all week. Oh, I'm so sick of them.
You out there fighting the good fight, girl.
Are they mentioning? Are they mentioning? Yeah, you talk shit now because we're all injured and busted up and all that. I'm sure that's
That's what I'm worried.
that's their
No,
main
I told them
now.
to shut the fuck up because their whole thing was all grit, next man up, so they don't get to cry about all their injuries.
Yeah, I mentioned that's like, yeah, Dan Campbell said it, like, but I didn't think it would be this much when I said
It's bad.
next
It's
man
bad.
up.
It's bad. I like
No, everybody
love how
made fun
Campbell.
of us when we signed Sam Darnold, and so now that we're 12-2 with the rebuilding team, we have the same record as their 12-2 championship team. They're all crying like little bitches about how are we a rebuilding team? We're not a rebuilding team. I'm like, everyone left us for dead. Okay, just because we have a good record doesn't mean we weren't a rebuilding team.
Absolutely.
We rebuilt a lot from free agency. We rebuilt a whole lot. I think we're rebuilding in the obvious things now, i.e., like the quarterback definitely was, because all of us had a question mark and a what the fuck at the beginning of the season with Darnold and JJ going down. Yeah, it was like somebody in a rowboat looking at the Titanic sink, and we all felt that. But glad to have a resurgence.
I'm a big dummy.
What?
I deleted the extra streams, and I deleted my main fucking stream on my channel.
Oh,
I'm a big dummy.
I think you can go up to the right corner, edit, and add it back though.
All right, let me see if I can do that.
You're still as beautiful as always. We can see you.
Big old dummy. Oh.
No, but that narrative definitely shifted. Goff is playing well, and what I like is that Dan Campbell went from like the shoe-in to win Coach of the Year to like his odds went from like, even money to like 9-1, and I like that KOC is now flipped the script. That dude deserved it when his rookie year. He sure as hell deserves it this year.
who?
KOC.
There's a lot of people who been coach of the year though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think Tomlin should have been up there too. But
Yeah, I like what
can't
Mike
believe that.
Tomlin
I can't
doing.
believe it. He has never won Coach of the Year ever. I can't believe that blew me away.
And I like what Harbaugh doing.
Hey, what up, Colin?
Tomlin never has won it. Crazy.
What is going on, guys? How we doing today?
What do you want to come on here? What do you want to come here and say, man?
I'm waiting for the pin to go into the balloon for the Vikings. It always seems to happen to us, but I'm at least prepared for it. So I think this year has been. I mean, if you look at all the national pundits, everybody picked us to finish either last or third in the division. So this whole season, I feel like we're kind of playing with house money.
He hates that.
We're not playing with house money anymore.
You know the difference this year though? Like, we haven't had any trap games.
We have any what?
We haven't had any trap
The Rams
games.
game.
Like, all of you guys were so afraid, like, oh, it's a trap game. It's a trap game. But the mentality of this team this year,
because our schedule has been cupcakes.
We've had trap games. We just haven't succumbed to them.
That's exactly it. Like, trap games come from crappy teams. That's all we've gone against are crappy damn teams. So, like, it's safe to assume they're all trap games. Like, you don't go against better teams saying it's a trap game. It's like, oh, fuck, we're going to lose. So trap games come from teams worse than you, and we've done nothing but beat teams that are worse than us.
I mean, I would say the Bears game was a trap game because we could have been looking ahead to Seattle.
Yeah. I mean, we played a third to fourth place schedule because we were a third to fourth place team last year, so we got to keep that in mind. I think in regards to what I was posting on when it comes to Kwesi, I'm not saying that he isn't a good general manager. I think there's just certain things that he has strengths in, and I'm not sure if first round picks are always his suit. So to get a guy like Dexter Lawrence, I mean, I feel like back in the day when the Vikings were making good moves, they were getting guys like Jared Allen and Steve Hutchinson. Like, they were getting the interior core of their offensive and defensive lines. Pat Williams, like, I feel like they need a core leader on the interior, both the offensive and defensive line. I think we'll be taken a lot more seriously once we get something like that.
Plus, I don't
When
think
I saw
Dexter
Ed
Lawrence
Oliver
wants
pancake Frank Ragnow, I said, I want that.
I don't think Dexter Lawrence wants to be around for another rebuild.
Van Ginkel.
I don't think the Vikings are a rebuild. I think if he sticks with the Giants, they are a rebuild.
Like, I don't think he wants to stick around on the Giants for another rebuild because he's getting older.
They're in a deep rebuild. The Giants are probably on a 5-year plan right now. Like they're
I don't know how Joe Shane still has his job. I mean, we have Daniel Jones now, and Saquon Barkley is playing for one of their most hated rivals, and they're 12-2. I mean, I don't know how that guy still has his job.
And he's up in the MVP
and
talkings. That's
what up, Dino?
How's it going, guys?
Can I address the house money just a little bit?
Oh, that trope. I hate this trope.
Because we're not playing with house money coming into the season, and after we won our first 5 or 6 games, it might have seemed that way. But at some point, you become that millionaire. Like, there's not house money anymore. That is your money. Your expectations change. Like, we didn't expect to be 12-2, but once we won like 8 or 9 games, I do think we expected to win double digits. We did start to expect to win a playoff game. We do expect to be in the NFC Championship. We're not playing with house money anymore. Our expectations have changed since the offseason. It's not house money anymore.
Got Cam Robinson.
We parlayed the house money into real money.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm just saying going into the year, nobody thought we were going to do anything. And as far as I'm concerned, as long as these experts and everybody stop talking, or if they start talking about the Vikings, then I think we're in trouble. If we continue to just kind of fly under the radar, it kind of gives us some space to be able to stay irrelevant until we can be like, oh, guess what? We're better than you think. So,
but you know why we're not getting that respect?
I'd rather them not.
Why we're under the radar? It's because of our strength of victories. That's why we haven't really beaten those teams. We haven't beaten those teams to put us on the map.
But the same can be said about the Packers too, and they ride the Packers dick like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, they do. They really ride the Packers.
The Lions have beat some people. I'm saying the Lions beat us. Like the Lions have.
Okay, but who else did they beat?
I don't. I'm not.
The Packers twice.
But
you said they beat somebody, so I thought you would know who they beat when you said that.
No, I don't.
Oh, of course.
I'm looking at their strength. Their strength of victory is almost 600%. Ours is in the 300s. I know that.
No, I'm talking about the Packers. I mean, they have
the Packers have a better SOV. No, that's the Eagles. I don't know about the Packers. They're behind us. I don't give a shit. I care about the people that are in front of us.
Hey,
there's nobody in front of us. We're 12-2, other than Detroit at the moment. So
Detroit and Philly.
About the Lions this weekend we had that Rocky IV moment.
Fuck the Packers.
Where they got hit, they got cut. He ain't a machine. He's a man. And Rich Eisen has just said that we can probably win this division and the number 1 seed. So I'm down.
It wouldn't stun me if we rolled through the last 3 games and won them all. It wouldn't stun me.
Yeah, but it's situational for us, and we got hit with a big dose of fortuitousness with the Lions just being decimated. If that Lions team was purely healthy, we'd have this conversation. These conversations would be different. But they were
only missing Aiden Hutchinson when they beat us by 2 points because we couldn't convert a first down.
I'm just saying
we didn't have our top 5 tight end, Robbie.
We are more likely to beat them now. So I'm trying to say, based on their injury,
I would agree.
We're 10 points away from being undefeated.
Yeah.
And the Rams. I think people are. People are talking about the Rams game too. I'm like, we're the only team in the division that played the Rams when they had Nakua and Cup, and it was 4 days after we played the Lions.
Shit out of us.
They beat us by 8.
No, I'm saying those 2 receivers beat our asses.
Oh, they did. I was at that game. They did. It was frustrating. Very frustrating.
I think they need to focus some of their draft capital possibly on getting some cornerback depth. I know Blackman's going to come back next year, but they probably should be looking at that a little bit.
Our secondary is donkey
round cornerback's going to get it for us. We ain't got no draft capital.
Can I hit on that? We haven't played anything yet.
Yes, you can.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the San Francisco 49ers coming into the season were a favorite to go to the Super Bowl. We made them our bitch and ruined that team. That team went home after that game and thought, holy crap, like, we are not the best in the league. We are not as good as we thought we were. Do you think that has an effect on those teams? Like, and then the Texans right after that, like, again.
They're professionals. They're professionals. They get over that shit.
And the Texans one was the big one. That Texans whooping was huge.
We crushed their dreams, man. Like, we put them down. Like, it was nothing. When Sam has the ball and it's the end of the game, man, I have so much faith in that man now. I was concerned at the beginning of the season, but
that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
yeah.
You deserve a game ball.
You get a ball. You get a ball.
If I recall correctly, we beat the Texans when they were 100% healthy, didn't we?
I think Nico Collins might have been out, but I think
No,
other
he
than
was in that game.
And
He was in that
Mixon was out.
Mixon was out.
Mixon was out.
Mixon
Okay.
And when we beat San Fran, the only
I think
person
Addison
that
was out too, though.
CMC.
Addison was out when we played the Texans.
And Hawkinson, right?
And Hawkinson.
I don't remember McCaffrey at the Niners game.
Yeah, McCaffrey.
McCaffrey didn't play, and I killed my fantasy football team. I hate him.
But Jordan Mason had just come off like a 150-yard rushing game the week before, and he ran over us for over 100 yards. So the running back position was taken care of for the San Francisco 49ers that week.
I mean, that San Francisco game, if Aaron Jones doesn't fumble it right at the one, we dog walk them by 3-4 touchdowns. So,
Right. They know that.
yeah. Well, they're probably not even going to be a playoff team. I think they've gotten old real fast, and they have a decision on their hands whether they're going to give Purdy the money or not. So
I hope they pay him.
They're not.
I wouldn't.
They're probably going to pay Sam.
That's where Kirk Cousins going.
Franchise Sam and trade him for a second.
or Aaron Rodgers. Kirk Cousins or Aaron Rodgers is going to the Niners because they probably got 1 year left with the roster they have to try to keep it together. And
a lot of free agents coming up.
J.D. has always wanted Kirk. So
he has, but he probably never had Aaron Rodgers available either. And I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be available. So I think either Aaron Rodgers or Kirk Cousins goes to the Niners.
Depends who has the higher Madden rating.
Yeah, I hope he balls out tomorrow. I hope he goes off. I just hope
who are you telling?
Goes off. I hope.
Who are you telling? You deserve a game ball too, Robbie.
Strength of victory, Robbie.
Robbie wants Penix to go off so he can say he's better than JJ McCarthy. Don't.
How I can't appraise that. I have no data to say that. I have none. I can't say he's better or worse.
I mean, you would not be far off if you said that. I would not hate you for saying that. I've been saying that.
Can I ask a question? Wow, I just wanted to ask one question. When we picked up Daniel Jones, if we were to let him go, would we get draft compensation for him?
Yep.
Waivers. I don't think so.
I thought we did.
It's kind of like we got him off the clearance shelf.
I don't know. A future. I heard it was like a future 3rd round pick that we would get for taking on the last year of his contract.
They have to sign him onto the roster.
I have to look that up. That sounds too good.
Yeah, I think he's just
he on the practice squad.
Hey, don't set him on. Hey, don't set him onto the roster week 18 though.
That's a good question though.
Because I feel like because he was a 1st round pick and he never was franchised, I feel like he's in the last year of his contract. I feel like they can get a compensatory pick if somebody were to pick him up.
Yeah, they will, but they have to sign him onto the roster.
Yeah, well, put him on the playoff roster then. I mean, do you want Nick Mullins in there if Darnold goes down? Hell no.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's your name? Collins from Florida. You deserve a game ball too, Collins.
We got 5 quarterbacks right now. Two need to bounce.
Why, thank you, sir.
Oh my God.
We've got 5 of the whitest quarterbacks in the league. Damn.
Whoa. Sam Darnold's not white.
That's as Irish as you get.
No game ball.
He's river dancing and eating potatoes as we speak. That dude is as Irish as you get.
He doesn't identify as Irish though.
Who's that? Darnold?
He's a Marlboro man.
I'm just mad that Sam Darnold can grow a better beard than me. That's all.
It's the red. The red stands out. Even a shitty red beard still looks good. Game of Thrones. I'm just saying.
That's why his
mother could probably grow a better beard than me.
I don't want to talk about facial hair.
I'd give you guys tips, but I'm older, so it's okay.
Got it going on.
I'm heading up to Minnesota on Monday, so I live in Florida now.
Oh, that's going to be an adjustment.
Well, congratulations for coming home, huh?
Yeah.
It's
St. Paul.
Yeah,
It's gonna
you're
be
gonna
the
be cold.
30s.
You're gonna be cold in the motherfucker, Minnesota.
It's gonna be warm, man. It's gonna be in the 30s, dude.
That's crazy. I had the AC on 2 days ago. It's cold again.
So
Well,
what do
Mama
you guys
told me it's
think?
going to be a heat wave. It's going to be 33 degrees when I flew in. I'm like,
heat wave.
33 degrees in a
Heat wave.
heat wave.
You gotta mute him, Yogi, so
Jesus
you can
Christ.
talk.
Ugh. 30 degrees is not a heat wave. I'm leaving Florida and it's like 70. So yeah, no.
It was
I have
negative
one
3
space
this
heater in my
morning,
house. That's all I
okay?
need.
30 is a heat wave.
Oh, hold up. Wait. Y'all keep talking. I gotta add another camera slot.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we
Must
got
be-
a
In 2
special.
days, it's going to be 60 degrees
We got a
here.
special guest. Oh my gosh.
It was
My
75 here the other
God.
day. 70-5. It's crazy. This is bullshit.
95
Wow.
shit. It's 40 over here.
Yesterday, the wind was
Hey,
hurting my
40's nice.
face.
40's nice.
We don't have all venomous creatures up here though.
Is it
Because
40 over there in Cali?
oh,
It's not 40, right?
Not right now, it's not, but I like it when it is.
Hey y'all, we got a special guest in the building.
Oh man.
We got my man Derek.
We got the syndicate.
in the
D,
house.
what's the deal?
What's up? Listen, everybody. I want y'all to. I want to give y'all my condolences, bro.
Whoa.
Oh,
No.
thank
But catch, man.
Oh
you. Oh,
yeah.
yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I wanted,
Thank you.
I wanted to get on last week, but I didn't see the StreamYard. I text Zoe and I'm like, "Yo, what happened?" You know what I'm saying? I was just on with y'all like that week, and I want to get y'all emotional and stuff, but I wanted to say condolences, man.
Oh, good. Appreciate that.
Four.
Yeah.
Y'all
you
bit
say?
that.
You said what?
He took the bait. He said 4. But go ahead. He took the bait.
Oh no, I mean, it is what it is. Y'all got to worry about the Seahawks tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. That's what y'all got to do. You know what I mean? And then after that, we'll see y'all at Ford Field in Week 18. That's it.
Okay, well, but when we see there,
What
week
UFL
18,
players are going to be starting on defense for Detroit in that game?
Hey, listen, it ain't about the UFL. They hit me up. I'm going to try out next week.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you
Can
think
you still open your hips up?
Yeah.
Is
Hey,
the XFL still a thing? I think other players.
they
you
told
going
me
to channel your inner Vincent Papali as you get out there on special teams?
that's what they said. They said if you get hurt, it's on you. You got to sign a waiver. It ain't paying no hospital bills. They ain't doing none of that stuff. I told them, I said, listen, I'm good for one play. I'm good for one play. That's it. Kick return, punt return. After that, I'm going straight to IR. So,
Hey, man, that's like me when I get on the court. I'm like, I'm good for 5 fouls.
Hey, I'm not good. I'm worried about an Achilles, bro. That's where I'm at right now, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Well, you can get workers' comp if your Achilles blows on the dynamic kickoff. So as long as you sign the right contracts.
Derek gonna be out there on the field, the first defensive snap, and be like, "Yo, Brian Branch, can I get your autograph?"
I'm not gonna lie. I would. Yeah.
Probably trying to steal his mouthpiece off the side of his helmet.
We gonna have to steal some, bro. We got 21 players on injured reserve. 21. That's the most in the league.
is that an excuse?
No.
Okay.
You know, hey, you ain't been on with me before, bro. I don't throw excuses. I ain't throwing no excuses, bro.
You're in touch with the fan base, so I'm just wondering if the fan base is like kind of talking that way.
No, our fan base, man. They was already throwing in the towel. It was sad. They was like, it's over. It's over. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, we still got 3 games. It's like the DJ Moore talking about vacation. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, we still got 3 games to play, man. I think that's that mentality, man. We go
You
back.
still have a quarterback that throws up 500 yards. You all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the most part, adding on to that,
okay.
y'all still got y'all core together. So that's what's basically gonna carry y'all core.
Yeah, we
You're
can't
playing-
score though.
You're playing a team that's already on vacation tomorrow, so there goes your one win.
I know. I got a video dropping about him. Hey, no, we gonna beat San Francisco as well.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what the thing though is when you've got so many injuries on defense, there comes a point in time where it doesn't really matter if your 4th string gets injured and your 5th string's jumping into their spot. I mean, where it doesn't really affect.
Yeah, out of those 21 players that are on IR, like how many were like starters?
Our whole defensive line outside of DJ Reader.
So 3?
No, we got at least, let me see, 18.
I think it's 5.
It's I would have to look and see, but I know it's 3 off rip. We lost Derek Barnes. That's 4. And
Alex
then
Anzalone.
5. Carlton Davis. He's now
Rodriguez.
Nope, he's not a starter. Yeah,
Devin Poop.
Yeah, no, I counted Devin Poop already. I counted him, man.
Hey, he came and did what he does.
I know.
I mean, he gave y'all more games he gave us.
How many he gave y'all?
1.
1.5.
Marcus Davenport is the Bobby Bonilla of the NFL. He could be playing. He could be getting a paycheck until he's 50.
He did get like judo chopped in the arm, though. He did get chopped in the arm. But I was like, when we signed him, I'm like, are we serious? Like, that's what we do, man. So,
and that's what we said
you guys
too.
do the opposite.
We said that
too. Like Detroit in free agency is like, again, we're opposites. However, what you guys do in the draft is second to none.
Yeah, but
by a mile.
We need those people to fill in for times like these. You know what I'm saying? And now we don't. Like I was talking about what's his name? Van Ginkel. You know, I was making free agency videos, and I used to say we need a sprinkle of Van Ginkel. And I was like mocking the dude, and then I'm watching him. I'm like, this dude is a stud, bro.
Hard Knocks. I saw him on Hard Knocks. That impressed me. What I saw on Hard Knocks.
Yeah, me too, man.
I don't see it.
Y'all don't. Hey, look, he fit right. He would have fit right in here, man. But
he fit in anywhere. That dude would fit in anywhere.
But I don't know about 20 million, right? Y'all gave him like 20 mil for like
10 mil. 10 mil.
Okay.
10 mil a year for 2 years.
Have to.
Yeah, that's 20 mil. 20
well,
mil.
Okay, but not 20 mil per year. When you say 20 mil, that makes sense. We gave him 20 mil for 1 year.
He ain't Myles Garrett now. Speaking of Myles Garrett, y'all saw him, right? Y'all saw he ready to get up out of Cleveland.
Oh, he is.
He wants them to put down a plan on what's going to happen. It sounds good.
They going with Deshaun Watson. They don't have no plan.
They don't have a choice.
Right.
God.
So
they in on that man for $250 million.
Yeah. So,
he's doing nothing.
I mean,
he needs that to house settlements and shit. He's probably got $25 in the bank account right now.
if you Cleveland, let's be real. You think Cleveland gonna put before Myles Garrett, the guy like they number one player, you think they're gonna actually pitch a plan to him to be like, we can win now? I doubt it.
Any other team, yes, but it's the Browns. The Browns do Brown shit. It doesn't make any sense logically. Browns do the most inconceivable bullshit. They do the worst shit.
What they would have to do is what the Rams did with Jared Goff. Trade Deshaun Watson and his contract.
Nobody wants him.
Hey,
Who gonna trade with Deshaun Watson?
Nobody wants Deshaun Watson.
I'll take his contract.
Fuck, I wouldn't take that dude's poison. Nah, fuck that. That
with a first round pick.
Man, I think he guaranteed what? He guaranteed what? 2 more years?
Shaq, go smoke some more. Shaq and come
God
back.
damn.
You ain't lying.
There's like top 5 quarterbacks I never won. Deshaun Watson might be 2.
Shit, Deshaun Watson got more yards than our first round pick this year.
You gotta put Deshaun in the market where they have a no ask no tell. You gotta put them in a market where they have a no ask no tell massage industry, so that he can sign
he needs to go to Raiders
before you go in to the massage parlor. Then he'll be okay.
Vegas, it is.
I need everybody, all those game balls Shaq handed out. I need y'all to just throw them right back at him.
Yeah, throw them back.
I learned that when y'all over here begging for
that
first
game
round
ball
picks.
don't mean shit.
Hey, Shaq, fuck
I feel so used.
Look, I got something that's about to blow your mind.
We
Right?
could
So
trade 2 first round picks and move it to the top 5.
I use the ESPN playoff predictor, right? So I make these videos about all this. So I look at this stuff, and so the way that I saw it, man, if y'all need to win, like, I mean, we need to win too, right? But if everybody went out, we go. If y'all lose tomorrow and we win the next 2, that wraps up the whole thing.
Yeah, it's over.
Yep. I was like, so I'm hoping this my hope though. I'm hoping we put when I go to San Fran next Monday, that we send them packing. That's the one thing that's on my mind. I was there last year, bro, for the NFC title game, and it was a nightmare. I can't wait. I hope that we end their season next week.
I think the Bears have a better chance to beat you guys than the 49ers, to be honest.
Yeah, they do. Because Caleb he kind of almost got us, a couple weeks ago, and but I don't know. But DJ Moore talking about vacation, so I don't know. Maybe the whole team is.
Hey, I would sit DJ Moore's ass.
The whole team is, man. I mean, we need. So what y'all gonna do against the Seahawks? Gino, is he 100%? What's happening there?
I mean, he's probably not 100%
playing.
Yeah, he's 100% playing, but like,
It's gonna be that Cam Akers game, Derek.
What football player is 100% right now? So
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true.
I would blitz the shit out of Geno Smith because their offensive line is cottage cheese.
Our blitz schemes have not been working. Our blitz schemes have not been working.
We only get sacks when we blitz. We don't get sacks with 4 or less.
Really?
We're not getting too many sacks lately.
Yeah, well, y'all better than that. How many of y'all got on the season?
Oh, we up
40.
We got like
y'all got.
They're up there.
Dang, I wish.
But we need to blitz to get our sacks.
That's us. That's us. Yeah, I'm gonna drive my car on Ford Field to get a sack. We can't get nothing, bro.
Yeah.
We didn't have Zadarius Smith. We wouldn't have nothing. Like nothing.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That's why I brought up
You're welcome.
Because I'm like, yo, Brad, he need to do something, bro. He need to. I mean, Zadarius was a good move, but you know, we got to go. We need some more.
Yeah, we currently got.
Everyone's gonna be fighting for Calais Campbell.
I know. Hey, I take his old behind. I take him.
I'd take Calais Campbell on the Vikings too. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, y'all think y'all?
How far are we on the waiver list?
We're like number 30.
Yeah, that dude's gonna get picked up way before we even have it.
And the Lions are like number 32.
Yeah.
Wait, that way. How we 32? I thought the Chiefs would be 32.
No, I mean it's not that exactly, but we're both like the last 5 on the waivers.
Okay. I'm like, man, I wish
he's free to sign with any other team that wants to pick him up.
Wait, say that one more time.
He's free to sign with anybody else that wants to pick him up beforehand.
Explain that to me.
What I'm told. That's what I was told earlier today by a couple other NFL analyst people. I was reading up on it because I was like, there's no way we can get him. We're too far on the waiver wire. And they said, actually, he can sign with any team prior to being released to waivers. I wasn't quite sure how it worked, but I took their word for granted. I didn't take their word for granted. I was like, okay, you guys are the professionals. I will take that because I like that a lot better. I think we have a chance then.
Yeah, because I thought after the trade deadline you had to go through waivers. That's what I thought.
Did too.
Wow. So that you're saying there might be a way they can kind of get around that, maybe?
There is a way they can get around that.
Yeah, his agent could say he's going to retire if the Bengals try to sign him.
Oh, like that type of deal. Like
I don't think that should work like that.
Yeah, that's kind of whack.
Aren't you allowed? You're allowed 2 of those. You're allowed 2 of those. You're allowed to. I don't want to be taken by them. I'm going to retire. Oh, now I came back. I unretire so I can get drafted or not drafted, but picked up by somebody else. I do remember like people instead of doing what Fish said, you're allowed to retire and unretire once if you can do some shady shit.
You mean like during that process, during the waiver process,
or any process? So this would be applicable to that.
Yeah, but don't the team like say for example, Aaron Darnold, he retired, right? But if he comes back, don't the Rams still have the rights to him?
Yep.
Yeah, if he's in waivers, nobody has the rights.
Oh, same. No, okay.
Yeah,
but I think the Rams might get a compensatory pick for Darnold or for Aaron Donald. I think they might.
But I heard Darnold too.
It's too late.
They got trade. I think Aaron Donald. He got to complete that contract.
Well, week 13 is the deadline to unretire with your team, so he would have to. He missed his window. He would have to be like released or something like that by the Rams. With he happy. He ain't thinking about coming back at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be. Well, I was wondering why Miami was just like, we'll release you, and I'm like, well, for what? The Jacksonville Jaguars to pick him up and he go back there? You know what I'm saying? Like what?
Tampa.
Yeah,
but move.
Tampa up there too. At least bottom 12, right? So
they're in first in the South. I'd be a little.
Yeah, that's.
That running back got
the least ugliest chick in the room.
Because that Chiefs running back got picked up by New Orleans.
Oh,
so he cleared waivers. Clyde cleared.
Oh, he
cleared waivers.
Oh, he did.
Oh, Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah,
oh.
cleared.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be good.
It says you muted yourself. It says you muted yourself.
I'm surprised the Lions didn't pick up Clyde Edwards-Helaire or whatever his name is.
You know what? I thought we were, but then I think they were waiting.
Chief, unplug your mic.
All right, let's all talk bad about Keith. While he's back. Never mind.
Does it work now?
Nah, it's still muted.
I gotta go, you guys. I'll be back later.
See you, Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Take care.
Watch out for the squirrels.
Yeah, well, they thought Monty was gonna be out, but he like got 3 opinions, and they said that he could probably come back for the playoffs.
So if I'm
Yeah,
Monty,
he's down in
I
Peru
would get
getting
my
them
ass
third
down.
world country stem cells put in him right now.
Yeah, yo, Derek, I'm not gonna lie. I really hope that you guys.
My ass down.
I say this begrudgingly as a Vikings fan. I hope you guys stay injured long enough to get bumped out of the first round. Like, it's like, oh, our guys will come back by the second round. Fuck that. I want you guys out.
Ain't nobody saying that. Ain't nobody saying that. Hey,
I'm just saying, like Fish said, all right, we found this miraculous cure, and oh, we're getting half the roster back. Yeah, I'm being over the top about this, but I'm like, fuck that. I want them gone. Like they're hurt a lot. Let's take advantage of this. Let's pounce on the praised carcass. Let's pick it clean and get the fuck out of here. Because I don't want them healthy. Fuck that.
I mean,
You sound scared.
Oh, dude, from the beginning of the year, I said it's the Lions and I said it's the Ravens at the beginning of the damn year. And I still, if they were healthy,
there is no it ain't nobody we getting back, bro. Like
2 points.
I know it's just
there's no, if Hutch comes back, it's at the Super Bowl. Carlton Davis is now out. Monty is on the fence. Alex Anzalone could be any minute now. Derek Barnes, all of them guys are out. Right now, I mean, we don't even know who our second cornerback's going to be. We're waiting on what Emmanuel Mosley's going to do. This dude, he ain't really done nothing. He been off IR for like a month, and he ain't done nothing. So, bro, we might get 1 or 2 pieces back. That's it. Like, we are running with practice squad. Yeah. You know what's funny is mantra this year, and is it takes more. And it couldn't even be more true, bro, because we have nobody. Like 22 people. I think that's more than the next team by at least 4. And I think y'all got like a handful, man. It's like if we win this thing, if we win just 1 playoff game, that'd be, our offense is going to have to carry us. If they make 1 mistake, it could be over.
Let me tell you right now, Derek, if you guys happen to get the 1 seed in the bye, Dan Campbell going to have a busload of them injured players going down to Tijuana.
That's what I'm saying.
Back alley with clothes hangers and rusty syringes trying to get this thing fixed.
They're going to Switzerland and get freaking They're going to. Derek, let me ask you this. I always ask, I know a few Lions players, and I'm asking this. Do you think Dan Campbell is a genius or he's missing chromosomes?
What you mean, because of the play calling?
Yeah, it's very haphazard, and some of it's extremely dubious.
I think that's who he is, bro. That's who he is.
It's just all right. So like the wild card, it's just him.
It's just him. Because like when we went for the onside kick, I'm like, what are we doing, bro? I hated it. It was. I mean, we couldn't stop Buffalo, but I'm like, give the defense.
That was stupid. That
just held Buffalo to a field goal on their drive before. I mean,
no, but they're only down by 2 scores with a whole quarter left, and there's no reason to do an onside kick. And I told you I said that I was like, what the hell? Like the momentum was in Detroit.
Yeah. They announced this.
Look, Derek, this is the way I feel, and it's over the course of a few years. I feel like just like when he went for it on 4th down 3 times in a row last year, and when he played to win against Green Bay after he found out they were eliminated, I'm like, this dude's a fatal flaw. He's got a great culture build. But I think he doesn't deserve to be within 10 miles of a critical game time decision.
It's going to take that one bad call, and you guys.
I disagree. I think he made the right calls in the Super Bowl. The team just didn't execute.
You mean in the game before the Super Bowl?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes.
What did I miss?
Sorry. Yeah. Yes.
You didn't miss much. The last Super Bowl was bad. The last Super Bowl sucked.
Yes, that one. I think he.
Okay, so on the second play, when Jared Goff throws an interception. On the second time they tried, when Jared Goff throws an interception and they got bailed out by a 5-yard.
Oh, you mean in Dallas? Dallas. That's the Dallas. Yeah.
I'm just saying, at that point in time, you got to learn that the universe is trying to tell you to kick a damn field goal.
So you can't let the universe tell you what to do.
It's a couple times for sure. Like in recent memory, I would have taken the points in San Francisco. I would have taken the points against Green Bay just recently. And I would have not done. I would have taken the points in Dallas. Like, okay, the first time, like,
Skol Thomas, Long Beach, California. Here, but hey, San Francisco, weren't you playing with a backup kicker?
Who, us?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. the San Francisco game, the thing that I couldn't understand about Campbell was you were up by 17 at the half. You kicked a field goal when you had the ball at the 2-yard line of San Francisco, and you didn't go for it for the 2. You didn't go for the touchdown there. But then when you stopped them and held them to a field goal on the first drive of the second half, you didn't kick a field goal and went for it on like 4th and 6.
Michael
Like,
Badgley
why
was
are you
your
giving
kicker
San
all year?
Francisco the ball back?
Michael Badgley was your kicker last year?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys had that game in the bag, and you went for the throat instead of just getting an easy win. That was that. Why didn't he kick a field goal beyond me? And yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah.
Go for the throw with 5 minutes to go. Don't go for it halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I wish I could explain why he does what he does, but we are going to live and die Dan Campbell for life, bro. It is what it is. We're not gonna change who he is and what he does. So it's like either we gonna deal with it and hate it, deal with it and love it, or that's just I don't agree
or
with
turn on him, Derek.
That's what I said. The mob mentality is common. Hey, Derek, quick question. How long do you think your window's open? Because you're going to have to pay a lot of players, a lot of quality players on rookie contracts right now very soon. So how long do you think your window is for success?
That's a good question. We got Aiden. He coming
Branch, Gibbs. You can get rid of those two.
Well, okay, so Gibbs is in year 2, so we got a little while with him. We got at least next year, but we got to deal with Hutch right now. Like when he comes out of this year, we got to deal with him. We gonna need some offensive linemen. I really don't know because Brad, he is good at the draft, but then you got Panay Sewell, say Brown, Jared Goff. He paid all these folks. I don't know what he has planned and who's getting what. You know what I'm saying? So all I do know, he paid Lee McNeil. And then we're waiting on Aiden. And then after Aiden, I think we get just a little bit of a breather, and then we go on to the rest of the guys. So I don't know, man. That's why I was so devastated last year. I'm like, we were there, you know what I'm saying? And now we were healthy, and now we ain't. So, I don't know, man.
Hey, D.
Yo.
You think both your coordinators lead this offseason?
Bro, I don't know. I
like where Eric Glenn did this year.
I don't know, man. Aaron Glenn is either going to be the Saints or the Jets. And then Ben Johnson, man, he's the one. I don't know what he's going to do. He's basically told everybody what he's looking for, and I don't know who falls in that category. I don't know,
what's he want?
He wants a owner that stays out of football business. Like he wants
Dallas.
Yes.
I can't think of one.
Sheila Ford. No, Sheila Ford. She just put people
Whose
in place.
microphone is that?
Not mine.
Is it mine? Let's see what happens if I mute.
Y'all hear that shit?
I do. Somebody might got a short.
I don't think mine.
Nope. Muted everybody.
Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Mustard.
What is it?
Colin in Florida.
Yeah, it's Collins. Yeah.
What's going on with my mic?
It's
You might
doing
have
a lot
to
of
unplug it
buzzing.
and plug it back in.
It actually does sound like an electrical short, like
Yeah, I think
it's blowing up a transformer.
I think it's a short in his cable. Yeah. So are y'all winning tomorrow over there?
We'll be all right.
Beat the Seahawks.
We'll be all right. Like Geno Smith's going to put up some yards against us, and we'll be embarrassed in our secondary again, but we'll still win. Our secondary is trash, dude. It's fucking trash.
Doesn't matter.
Damn, you say trash?
It's trash. Our secondary is bad, bro.
They're going to be on top. So
we
fast.
compensate.
They're going to wreck his leg. Like,
damn, dark.
No. I think he's in trouble.
Yeah, but I think we went out though.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Zoe, are you going? Listen, are you going to this game? You were supposed to go to the last one, man. Are you going to the end of this, the end of the season finale?
Hell no, y'all tripping for them tickets, man. Them tickets like $500 a ticket.
And even for that game?
In Detroit? Oh, yeah. I ain't paying $500 for fucking Detroit. Fuck that.
They ridiculous.
Man, they crazy. Can we try? My cousin tried to get some tickets. He said, "Man, them boys starting at 440."
No way for that game.
I don't know. Yeah, I think for that game.
Fuck that. I'll pay for tickets.
That's for number 1 seed. Of course, it costs that much. Oh, he just shook that dude.
But it's in Detroit.
I'm looking on stuff right now.
Go to Detroit.
What does that mean? Who's saying that, and what does that mean?
I'm just saying that you have to go through lots of checkpoints shit and fucking I've seen Mad Max. That shit ain't gonna happen. Fuck that.
Huh? No, wait, hold on. That is not
Mad Max.
Hold on. What? I've been in Detroit my whole life, bro. That is not Detroit.
He's a bubble kid. He hasn't left the stoop, so you gotta give him.
What is Mad Max?
Shaq, you and I are from the same state.
What state you from?
We're both from Jersey.
Oh my God! You talking about Detroit?
I've been in Newark. I've been in Irvington.
My dad's buried there.
What is Mad Max though?
The movie? It's all no, Shaq. That's bro. I'm like
everywhere. Though.
Hey, let Robbie dig this shit, Shaq.
In Willingboro, Shaq. I'm not scared of the hood. That's the last thing I'm scared of. No,
I think Derek and Zoe got this.
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't know. He said I seen Mad Max.
Right. He's talking about like apocalyptic waste.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Detroit's a war zone, man. Fuck off.
A war zone. You watch too many TV shows, man.
That might be true too.
That's imperative, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, Detroit. You see how good the Super Bowl was? Yeah, something going. What you got on that drink, man? Detroit broke records for the NFL draft.
Oh my God!
Okay, so let me just. So if it was that bad, right? We had the biggest turnout of all time for the draft, and it was very little records. Like,
what percentage of those were Detroit fans, comfortable in their own environment, comfortable living?
Detroit people was there.
Wait. So
it was in Detroit.
That's what I'm saying. So, of course, you're gonna have a large turnout.
So why nothing happened then?
I tell you what, I live in Minnesota. I'm happy we're underneath the roof with a heater.
Hey man, there was a sign out there that said "Let Kwesi cook." That's all I know.
It's just listen. That Detroit got its bad parts, man, and it's coming up, all around. But it ain't the picture that people paint.
Bro, every city's like that. I've got that here too. Every city's like that.
Yeah, every city.
Every city's like that.
You just walk out the house, stick them up, right? You just it's the crib. I will say
Detroit gets a bad rap. So I'm just jumping on the stereotype. A bad rap. But more to the point, I was saying that stereotype should reflect ticket prices. Like, oh fuck that, I ain't paying $400 for Mad Max tickets. Fuck that shit.
$350 is the cheapest ticket I see on StubHub,
and that's nosebleed shit. Yeah,
I see $355 on Game Time, and that's a lot.
Yeah, but you also have to understand those fees will rate you as well. Those fees are the worst. So you paying $350, you might as well add another $100 on that shit.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, it's one for I'm not. No, I'll be at the crib. But hey, listen, I got the best fan base on the net, bro, because they be hooking me up with people. Be like, you want to go? I'm like, how much you want? They're like, on me. I'm like, say less.
Damn.
I'm there, bro. I went to the
you never worry about that. Like again, I've seen too many movies. But like that's how horror movies start. I'm just saying.
You gotta quit watching TV, man. Hey, somebody take the TV out of the house, man.
See, the problem with Robbie is Robbie looks vulnerable.
They're gonna get kidnapped.
I'm just saying, man.
Turn the TV off.
So Robbie looks vulnerable. Robbie looks like the guy that would, he got that.
There's a reason why I think these things. I'm just saying.
Because you watch TV.
You watch too much.
You got too many Law and Orders, man.
Bro. Hey, he.
Where's Lincoln? No, hold on. Link went with me to a game. Link is safe for now.
Robbie's just worried that he's going to be part of CSI Detroit, man.
I don't know if they have cops up there. I wouldn't worry about their crime scenes.
Okay, so when were you born, man? What year were you born? Like
77.
Okay, 77. All right, so you 47, right?
That's very good math.
So appreciate that.
I mean, it's quick too. I mean, I applaud that. Like most people's math skills are not that quick.
All right, so I know.
So you're 47, right?
I know what his problem is. His problem is.
Thank you for backing out.
He's got the thinking about it swirl going on.
He thinks that Detroit is like in the movie RoboCop. That's RoboCop.
You know what? I'm going to agree with everything you say because you use that reference. Whatever you say, I'm going to agree with just because you use that reference. OCP and shit.
They're alive. You're coming with me.
Murphy. Bro, you get 10 points. You win. Whatever the you win.
I'm like, why they make that happen in Detroit, bro? Like they couldn't make that happen nowhere else.
Yeah, Detroit got home.
Look, man, they had to give Detroit a movie.
I mean,
be glad they gave you a cult classic.
Yeah,
they gave him 8 Mile.
But they also gave him the second, third, and fourth one too. So I'm just saying.
Yeah,
they gave you a whole franchise.
that balanced.
I'll buy that for $1. See, now that line is classic.
It's absolutely classic. I still say it right now. I say it on some of my.
Wait, that's where that comes from?
Yes.
Yeah,
RoboCop.
Wait, who didn't know that? Who didn't know that?
Me, man.
Oh,
there's some people here that lack pop culture, which is understandable.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 42.
Okay, you should know, man. Y'all should.
I like comedy.
Oh yeah, that ain't for you.
You ain't that seen RoboCop?
But that line is infamous for that movie, and most people don't watch RoboCop enough to put the two and two together. I get that.
Just for the record, I'm 53.
Wait,
Fish always wants to smoke.
Yeah,
they got my RoboCop got my boy shook.
So
I applied to OCP, goddammit. They turned me down.
What you sipping on?
What's up, TB?
What up, TB?
What up, TB?
That might be
the
problem right there. Ain't like you home by yourself too?
Wild turkey honey. It's good stuff.
He's home by himself because if he wasn't, he'd be getting yelled at by now.
No, she's asleep.
You hope?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, my girl. My girl ain't let me touch the bar.
You said your girl will what?
Let me touch the bar at the crib.
What, tonight?
Oh, dude, bro.
Period. Shit.
I look like an alcoholic. If I showed you mine, I look like an alcoholic.
But do you drink every day? Garage.
Like this.
But you don't drink every day.
This is that big. Look, I'm gonna show you in comparison. This is the big bitch, and it's just like this is for next year. Actually, probably next.
Pretty good though. The Members Mark's.
Members Mark's good. The drink this year, Bullet. If you're in the
46, make us 46 better.
Bullet's good. Oh, I got the buddy might give this to me, like because he didn't want it. Like there's dust on this shit.
What was that orange liquor you had?
But my boy be getting bliss in the house. Then I know what the problem is with him though. He drink all that damn liquor and be watching Law and Order.
Look, I got. Look, bro. This is just within arm's reach of me. Like, hold on, let me. Like again, I'm not. I'm sitting down.
Zoe, I'm starting to think it's more NCIS, and he's down with LL and Chris O'Donnell.
And he probably got a whole list of cities he won't go to. Off of Law and Order.
Keith, this that weird rum that guy killed himself over. That distillery shit. Like, hold on. Like again, just within arm's reach. I can't have people in my house. That's why I'm like,
wow.
That's so much.
Zoe, I bet he won't go to Houston after all them Katrina transplants happened.
You got a whole list of places you ain't going, don't you?
No fly zone.
Damn.
I had let me see. So Jack Daniel's been making bottles and stuff with Lions emblems and stuff like that on it. So I picked up a couple of them and I've been doing a cleanse for the last 7 days, so I had none. But yeah, I'm trying to get like this little shelf on the side. I got some. If we ever not take that back. I feel like we win in the Super Bowl in the next 5 years. I feel like Lions. Because I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm a huge NFL narrative guy. Like I think that there are narratives in the NFL.
Scripts.
This one's not even open. It's from 1886. I'm scared.
Sure, Robbie.
I would say that. I would say script, but I think it's like the narrative pushing. Like, here's what I think the narrative is this year. I think it is the Kansas City Chiefs. They're at the top. Will they three-peat? Like, that's the number one. Then you got all these other storylines that's underneath. You got what team is gonna knock them off and all these other things. And I'm a huge believer. And I think it comes from being a Lions fan, man. Seeing all of this stuff that's like, how are you going to call this? Or, how does this only apply? And this year, we've been getting away with a lot of stuff. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? We've been getting away with some stuff last year and the year before that we wouldn't have got away with. Them 0-16 Lions, we don't get away with that stuff. That's the stuff that's called on us. So I think that the narrative, even now, Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs have 16 one-score games in a row. In NFL record, 16. You know what I'm saying? So
that luck will wear out.
Yeah, but then,
as long as the rest show up, they luck never running out.
Yeah,
So do you think that the narrative is for them to three-peat to get Patrick Mahomes out from under Tom Brady?
All right, so here's what I think. I think that the NFL wants them to three-peat, like that's the season storyline. But then at the playoffs, another one happens, right? So you got what AFC team can really knock the Chiefs off?
Bills, Ravens.
Bills and Ravens.
If the Steelers show up, I put them fourth.
But those same two teams cannot do it. They haven't done it yet. They might be able to, but they haven't done it yet. And
this might be the best record that the Chiefs have had, but I think it's the weakest the Chiefs have.
It's fraudulent because Mahomes' QBR is it's trash.
It's 2022 Vikings.
It is.
There you go.
It is. But I still think they get there, bro.
Hold on, man. Wait, time out. Y'all would not be on this panel disrespecting the Chiefs like they ain't got Patrick Mahomes, the best quarterback in the NFL, man.
No. He's not the best quarterback in the NFL.
Who the best quarterback in the NFL?
Wait.
No, stop. Have you seen his QBR this year? It's trash.
Bro,
it's like I think 76. He's not playing.
Have you seen Patrick Mahomes play this year?
He looks like shit.
What's
wrong
with y'all, man?
This year, his
Them
stats
won
are
what? 2-3 Super Bowls? How many?
All you see is his commercials all the time.
You're looking at the past, though. Is he the best quarterback this year, though? Is he the best quarterback this year?
It's regular season. Calm down.
Joe Burrow's the best.
It's regular season.
And playoffs is worse.
How did the Chiefs look last year? In the regular season,
they look better than they did this year.
They look okay, probably a little better, but not nothing like a big fall off. It's regular season. Y'all getting too hype off regular season, man.
Yeah, Tony, thank
playoffs.
Very lucky.
Y'all know what happened in the playoffs? Josh Allen gonna turn into a fucking pumpkin. Lamar Jackson ain't gonna be able to throw the fucking football in the playoffs, and the Chiefs are gonna walk through the AFC. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Listen, I cannot stand Lamar. I'm with Zone Lamar. I don't think
what's up with you with Lamar though? I be seeing you on Twitter, though.
So Lamar Jackson, bro, I Ravens fans are despicable, man. I can't stand them.
I see you beef with them. I be wanting to say something to you, but I'm like, that ain't my beef.
Don't get in that, bro.
Yeah, I know. I don't get in it.
They will never ever get off you if you get in it, man.
That's another good point. It's the market. The Bills and the Ravens don't have the market share that the Chiefs do. They would lose the money. That's a really good point. Dalton, that's a very good point.
Okay, so who goes from the AFC?
Thank you, TP. Thank you, TP.
Honestly, I still would say the Bills. And again, if they show up, the Steelers, they wax and wane. But again, like you said, if Lamar Jackson shows up, I still would say the Ravens.
But he showed up. Show up how? He can't show up when
he's Dr. Jekyll.
One thing is not the Chiefs, but the Ravens also got Derrick Henry. The Chiefs have notoriously been struggling against Derrick Henry since he's on the Titans.
Who?
Derrick Henry.
What do you mean? Who? Oh,
who you talking about?
Derrick Henry. The Chiefs. They struggle against Derrick Henry.
They beat Baltimore already.
I know, but they got lucky. That was a close game. It's not like they beat them by a lot.
Man, all it takes is a point, man. Y'all keep on saying that. Where y'all get all this lucky shit from?
Are you kidding me? All these calls that they get there's such ticky-tack bullshit.
The Chiefs barely beat the Falcons. I say Kirk Cousins should have beat Kansas City this year.
Yep. Hell, the Panthers had him on the ropes.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, very well.
TV, we hear you.
Dude, the Chiefs have got a lot of help from the refs this year. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of help.
Last year and the year.
And last year and the year. Okay, first of all, here's an example. How many false starts have the Chiefs actually had this year? And what they should have? Their tackles can leave early every damn play.
Two steps. It takes 2 steps.
NBA legal formation.
It's the same damn one. It's the same player taking 2 steps.
And it's the same one. Juwan Taylor is the same one that keeps jumping off sides every other play.
Yeah.
So how they broke it down is when the tackle's back foot touches the ground. The ball has to be snapped before his back foot touches the ground.
Oh, come on.
Real?
No.
Hold on. But anybody else
that nobody can see, but whatever.
Now, mind you, it's a ticky-tack call. It's a ticky-tack call for the refs because they could go either way. They could throw a flag on any play because either holding or, false starts.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so the Chiefs get away with it every game?
Every offensive play.
Every game.
If you look at our games, when we get
so
offside,
this new offsides rule only fits for the Chiefs, but for the rest of the 31 teams, it's the same rule it's been for the last 50, 60 years.
Another tuck rule for them.
Get the hell out of here with that.
They also have Patrick Mahomes when he threw a pass today. And
I don't care if they got God as a quarterback. If you jump off sides, you jump off sides.
You saw what happened with the damn Raiders. Like, they called false start, but since the Chiefs got the fumble, oh no, it was legal procedure, so it's in the Chiefs' ball, end the game. In a million years, it still would have been the Raiders' ball. But wait, what happened? Oh fuck!
They did that today. Houston had a fumble recovery for a return, but they decided to threw the flag, and it was, what was it? Roughing the passer, or unnecessary roughness, or
roughing the passer,
roughing the passer.
He's a little bitch too. Like any kind of I've landed on my ass, and he's upright. Like, why did I get a flag, Mahomes? Why don't I get a flag for that? I mean, but stupid look up space.
Disrespect I'm hearing on this panel is crazy.
Okay, so listen, Patrick Mahomes is that guy. He really is. I think he can change the tide of every. However, the Chiefs, bro, they've been getting stuff all year long.
Thank you.
They really have. I mean, but I'm not taking away anything from him. But they squad, bro. They've been getting away with some stuff like you ain't
this year. Like somebody on the panel said, they're the 2022 Vikings.
They're getting going. They're getting going.
That's a dumb. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is dumb as hell to say about the Chiefs. A team that just won a Super Bowl the year before, and this year is the 22 Vikings. When the 22 Vikings the year before ain't win no damn Super Bowl. That's crazy.
But they're saying that
can I say something? For somebody that don't like Zoe, for somebody to
hold up.
Yeah, thank you.
Hold on.
Thank you, Yogi.
No.
Yeah, thank you. You did right. You did.
No. Hey, Zoe, I gotta go pick up the wife from the bar, so I'm about to leave. So you got to add people and all that good stuff.
All right.
Nobody's getting added.
He's gonna take people out. I don't like what you say. Fuck you.
So, here's my thing. So I'll say this,
sir.
I'd rather play the Chiefs than the Lions. I'm more confident being the Chiefs than being the Lions.
I'd rather play the Chiefs because that means we in the Super Bowl. Shit.
Yeah.
No, if we had a choice to play the Chiefs in the playoffs or Lions in the playoffs, I feel more comfortable beating the Chiefs than the Lions.
But
you know what? For me, it really
is it this
matter.
Lion team or the Lion team weeks before? Which team is it?
And we the same team, though.
Okay.
A healthy
the Bills
Lions
are the Chiefs,
or an unhealthy Lions.
Hey, no excuse.
Got injuries too.
No excuse.
No, not like the Lions do.
No excuses. No excuses.
I'm just being real.
Our fifth stringers, they bite kneecaps.
Damn.
Hey, that's what's happening now. It's literally been happening.
That's karma. You know, to be fair, that's karma. You guys go after knees, and now, that's karma.
Well, you guys did say you're going after kneecaps, but you didn't say whose kneecaps.
No, their fan base said that shit. Like, that's bad.
Nobody got the rim hat, bro. They got the because y'all telling jokes. I see what y'all doing. We got jokes. We got jokes about the kneecap. Okay. All right, man. That's all right.
I mean, we do.
But you too good. What, y'all Lions can't take no jokes now because you had a couple of successful years?
Oh no, I'm a jokester, man. I take them. Take them. Yeah.
I respect. I'm a Vikings fan. I don't really give Lions respect, but that's the respect y'all get from me.
Well, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens on. I mean,
what up, Gil?
I feel like Chicago, man. They got what I don't want to happen for the Lions is 2 years ago. This same exact week, we controlled our own destiny. We went out, we can get into the playoffs, and we went into Carolina and got whooped. Like
I remember that too.
Yeah.
So
I'm hoping
that running back went crazy, didn't he?
Yeah, both of them. They both had career game. They had like over 200 and some yards. That don't think that happens. Yeah,
I'm happy you brought that up though. Man, by y'all losing, what's the name? McNair? What's
McNeil?
That's a problem on y'all run defense, man, because the Bills was running like a mug after he got hurt.
James Cook was killing her.
James Cook went crazy.
I was like,
y'all trying to put a hero everything
for them.
And look,
he looked like prime Dalvin.
We drafted Ty Johnson, and he was going off. I was like, dang, that. So what is he was like? He's like a 7th round pick or something crazy like that, something like that. And I'm like, this dude was eating us up. He was killing. Yeah, we didn't been
On
hurt.
third downs, especially.
Oh,
Yeah.
fourth down. That 4th and 2, he was like, boo. So
who took McNeil's spot on the line?
That's a good question. That's a really good
one. I'm trying out tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe practice squad guy, man. His name is Chris Smith, and then we got Mr. Broderick Martin. You know what I'm saying?
That's common name. That's the most common name in the world, Chris Smith. Wow, that.
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
Your parents had no.
Yeah, I'm more upset with the 3rd round pick we took last year. Broderick Martin traded up to get that dude. I be going off on him all the time. Like
he ain't playing.
He might, man, but we traded up to get this guy, and he took like 50 snaps last year, and then this year he just came off IR. So wait
a minute, hold on. After the draft that you guys have had the last 3 years, you ain't got no right to be pissed about no 3rd round.
Yes.
No.
He want to know every round.
No.
Wait, hold on.
The Lions
you looking to hit a grand slam in every round.
No.
Hold on. What is the one thing that the Lions don't? I mean, y'all Minnesota Vikings fans, so you may not be paying attention. What's the one thing we can't do? The one thing that we cannot get to the quarterback.
He played DN?
He played defensive tackle.
He's a defensive tackle.
Defensive tackle. But year after year after year, what do? We draft Aiden. Best decision ever. We go get Marcus Davenport. We could have got Daniil Hunter. We could have got
don't brag about Davenport, dude.
No, I'm not.
Laporta,
Gibbs, you see my face? That's not a brag.
Man, look, I'm sorry that you drafted an offensive juggernaut. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you've hit on so many draft picks. Sorry it ain't in the position you want. But you have champagne problems with your draft picks, sir. Your problem isn't
top 10 running back, top 5 safety.
Our defense, how is it? How is that champagne problems? When I've been talking about the defense for 5 years, how is that champagne problems? I don't.
You know what though, Derek?
You've missed in free agency.
Collectively, like your draft picks, bro. Like again, second to none in the league. Like the Lions, and they've heard me talk about this ad nauseum. The Lions outclassed everybody, but not a small margin, by a mile in drafts. You guys,
that being said, we still cannot. Our defense can't stop anybody in between the 20s. If we made one mistake last week, and the Buffalo Bills said, "You ain't winning this game." One mistake. This is before the onside, the goofy onside kick. We have to go toe to toe because the defense can't do enough. We cannot get to the quarterback.
You can't get in the track meet. Put it that way.
Exactly. Because if we do, we need one stop. One. That's all. Like it comes down to one stop that our defense cannot get. I'm not saying Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph. Yes, Brad Holmes is he does what he does, but he misses as well. And you missing on the defensive line. Aleem McNeil, stud. Okay, you drafted him. You get DJ Reader. He's been doing exactly what we brought him here to do. And you have Aiden Hutchinson, who was beast mode before he got hurt. Outside of that, Marcus Davenport. I'm gonna keep bringing him up because I hated it.
Why did you guys, after what you saw with the Vikings and how he didn't show up and how he was more hurt than anything, and you signed him?
The liability.
That's Holmes. That's what he does. He likes to chop at the injury infirmary. That's what he does. He does, bro. If you are
crazy,
you said who?
Hey, Jack.
So I said you ain't like Jalen Carter, did you?
Your problem ain't the draft. Your problem is your free agency.
Yeah, that's what I said. There are opposites.
But here's the thing. We traded up for Broderick Martin. This guy could have went 6th, 7th undrafted. We gave up like 3 picks for this guy. We came up and took him 96 overall. He's done nothing for this team. We could have used someone. Anyone.
We have a whole lot of those. We got a whole lot
of them.
And I'll go back to all
we
the
have ours
draft
in
picks in the
clearance.
last 3 years that you've hit on.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, and this is where I think that this is what makes the difference. We have never been to a Super Bowl. Y'all have. We don't have time to waste. Somebody asked me, how long? You have, haven't you? Haven't you lost?
We've been to 4.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Most people on this panel weren't alive.
I haven't seen
them. I've seen them. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I've seen them.
As a Lions fan, it's one thing we know for certain. We've never been. 4 teams. Can y'all name the 4 teams that's never been to a Super Bowl? Anybody?
Cleveland.
Cardinals.
4 times.
Wait, no.
Cleveland.
Cardinal won.
Lions. Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Exactly. I'm going to name them off. Detroit Lions, Cleveland Browns, Houston Texans, Jacksonville Jaguars. There's nothing.
Yeah. And Houston's an expansion team.
Houston a new team.
So was Jacksonville.
I got
Panthers won at least twice.
I got two more for you. The Detroit Lions are the only NFC team to never go to a Super Bowl. The Detroit Lions are the only OG team to never go to a Super Bowl. You know why I say that? Because when the Cleveland Browns became the Baltimore Ravens, they reset. And now you got the new Cleveland Browns and the old Cleveland Browns. So the Detroit Lions are the only OG team who never go to a Super Bowl. So we don't have time to miss and trade up for a guy that's not going to play. Hey, somebody give me a round of applause, bro. Somebody do something. I give myself. Thank you. I have dealt with this, bro. I don't want to hear it.
So wait,
but you're preaching to the choir.
We're in the same division. I've watched your team.
We have the same problems. Damn it.
Yeah.
To a Super Bowl. Y'all don't have. You ever seen the movie?
How many years on his contract?
You ever seen the movie 8 Mile? The movie.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay,
that was the white guy.
Yeah, with B Rabbit, Eminem.
Eminem, man.
He's following. We talking about Detroit, so you know
No, that scares me. I don't watch that stuff.
So at the end of the movie, what happens? What happens? Eminem, B Rabbit says he raps first. He says, "I know everything you're about to say against me." Every single time somebody brings up the Detroit Lions, what is the first thing that they say? You've never been to a Super Bowl. That's the first thing that they say. Y'all can't say that. So until we get there, we are the butt of everybody's jokes.
I feel different because
you had the best running back in history.
You are, bro. You a Minnesota Viking fan. Of course you feel different.
No, I never seen the Vikings go to no damn Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
me either. It's all good.
Yeah, but the team has been to a Super Bowl. That's the whole thing. In the history of the team, we've been to 4 Super Bowls where Detroit couldn't even get into the damn division round or the wild card round of the playoffs. That's how bad they were.
Yeah, but you losing that championship game, imagine that times, at least for me, 5. We get there and it's just like, fuck it, why bother? We're gonna freaking lose. Okay, I'm sick of
this is okay. I'm gonna say it since you guys are younger Viking fans. Fuck a championship. I've seen them lose 3 Super Bowls. I could care less about a goddamn NFC championship.
I haven't
a goddamn Super Bowl before I die. That's all I'm saying.
I haven't
seen a goddamn Super Bowl before I die. Y'all can cry over them losing in them NFC championships. Fuck them championships. Watch them lose.
You tripped at the finish line.
TV, you deserve a game ball for that.
Your game ball ain't worth shit, Shaq.
I'm still giving them out.
So I mean, come on. I mean, if you getting to a Super Bowl is one thing. That proves you're better than teams in your conference, right? Winning that motherfucker is a bitch, okay? But you got to get there. When you get there, then you can say something. If you're like Detroit, who's never been there, always been runners up, yeah, they are the brunt of a lot of jokes. I'm sorry. But Derek, I got to say something this year, though. Yeah. Some of your fan base is running their mouths way too damn much.
Don't bring me in.
It's running way too damn much. I'm saying some in your fan base. I didn't say you.
I know. Otherwise,
some in your fan base acting like y'all the Kansas City Chiefs
or the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all sound like Cowboys fans. Some of y'all do.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you. I see it happening. And as I went to that Kansas City game, and they was talking to us like we was dogs, like and not the dog like you out. They were like, oh my God, you drove all the way from Detroit. You actually think your team is gonna win? Oh, bless your heart. Now I'm
oh, that is insulting. That's Southern insulting. That's really bad.
Oh, you got bless your heart, dude. That's
Southern. Oh no. No. The only comment to that is fuck your mayonnaise. Is the only thing you can say back.
I mean, no lie. They were like, are you from here? Did you drive from Detroit? I'm like, yeah, I drove. Oh, you drove from Detroit. But you guys have no chance. You know that, right? You know you're not going to win this game. And I'm like, wow, right? So I could see, and then people walking up to you just like, so I get it, but I see the fan base happening. I see it turning into the Kansas City Chiefs, and I'm like, Lord, it ain't nothing I can do to stop it. But we are turning to those. I guess when you ain't ever won nothing and then you do, it's like not having some money and then you come into a bunch. You don't know what to do with it.
Well, Detroit, and historically, Detroit's always been a good team. They've never been the best in the NFC, at least. They've never been up in that echelon of good teams. They've always been in the running or near the bottom.
They've always had the best pieces, though. You've had a top 3 wide receiver, and you've had the best running back ever.
You've
had pieces.
Here's the thing with Detroit. Detroit was used to be the place where Heisman Trophy winners went to die in their NFL career.
Yeah, and everybody else did too.
Yeah,
did too. But
you had Billy Sims, Barry Sanders. You even had Steve Owens back in the day, and then you had Megatron. You've had quarterbacks. You had Andre Ware and
Stafford was there for 16,000 years.
That you just couldn't do it.
Well, Javi Best got hurt. He got hurt. He was concussed, and he
did. But I mean,
I agree about the. Was that Fish? Is that his name? Fish. I agree about the draft. Like Brad Holmes is great. He does a lot of good things. But here's the way I look at it, and it could be because I know I'm still like on the younger side, but 45, right? And the NFL season is so short. And look, like I said, man, like catch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I think about that stuff. I think morbidly like that sometimes. Like sometimes I want to see. Just give me one. Just give me one. Let us get there. Let us win it so I can tell my kids. My kids can see it. Like, you know what this will do for generations if my team gets there? You're talking about generations before us and after us. My son gets to see that. So for me, I understand the draft and he does his thing, and I appreciate that. But he lacks in the defense, man. He got to address the defensive line. I say this. If Myles Garrett don't want to be in Cleveland anymore, go get him. Go get him, man. Brad Holmes, make it happen. Make it happen. You ain't done nothing. That defensive line, if you go look at it, Aiden Hutchinson was a slam dunk. Aleem McNeil, great. Everyone else from the draft, you can't talk about Josh. Y'all can't name anybody else. Josh Pascal.
Brian Branch.
No, from the
safety
line.
Safety.
From the defensive line. Can you name
secondary? Their secondary is okay.
Wait,
I'm looking at you right now.
Don't look at it. You just got to name somebody. You can't name.
Well, I'm a Vikings fan, not a Lions fan. So what is Pascal doing for you?
He's doing absolutely nothing.
Who?
Josh
Pascal. I know who he's talking about.
That's a good name.
I'll rate him a 3.54. Who else? Spit him off.
He said, "Would you still take Gibbs over Jalen Carter?"
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You would?
You would?
God, we all would.
Yeah.
After what you just been going on,
what you just said?
No. Listen. What I'm saying is that Brad Holmes traded up for Broderick Martin. That is my whole point. That was my entire point. It wasn't anything but that. He could have used those 3 picks for somebody to actually play. But he traded up, gave away 3 picks for a guy that probably shouldn't have been drafted. You talk about a miss. Broderick Martin is a miss. He was taken in the top 100.
Well, Jane Houston.
All right, so Derek, but in that draft, you got Gibbs, Campbell, Laporta, Branch.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
3
man.
badasses. You got 3 Pro Bowlers. 3.
Okay, and what? And listen,
I see your logic. Your defense the problem.
But
I also got DJ
I know,
Reader.
but
And
your hit percentage in the draft is so far above everybody else's, except for maybe Philly.
Derek, your only chink in the armor is your line, and that's what you're saying. We get that, but our champagne problem comment goes to you is like the rest of your team is a fucking 10 out of 10. You have one Achilles heel, and the rest is 10 out of 10.
And guess what? That Achilles heel kept us out the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, but we don't have. 10
No, actually, what kept you out of the Super Bowl last year was Campbell's play calling there and decision making.
Yeah, but when Brock Purdy, when we had to get to Brock, he was doing whatever he wanted to. He was doing whatever he wanted to, scrambling out the pocket, all of that stuff. We could not get the decision making. Yes, Ben Johnson's play calling, absolutely, 100%. But when it matters, we cannot get to a quarterback. Y'all see what Josh Allen did to us. The dude did what he wanted to do, and Purdy's no Josh Allen, but Josh Allen literally did whatever he wanted to do.
And Josh is that type of player that's gonna do that.
He's an anomaly. You can't take that to heart. Like that's Josh.
There is with the cap, there is no such thing as a perfect 100% team. Everybody's got a weakness. All I'm saying is that for the last 3 drafts, you guys have drafted so well that you've only got one weakness. Whereas if you look at any other roster in the league, they've got 2 or 3.
2.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I know what he's saying though.
Remember who you talking to, bro.
I know who he's saying. I know what he's saying. I know exactly what he's saying. We had an opportunity last year, and now look at us. 22 people on the injured reserve. My heart would be so content had we made it. Now we can check that box off. Before that, we had to hear we've never been NFC North champions. That was all we had to hear. Ford Field, since it's being built in 2002, had never had a playoff game.
So those two things are checked off. We got all these history things, all these things that we trying to check off, right? So for me, I mean, I love this stuff, drafting and all that, but it's like, yo, it got to be perfect. It got to be perfect, sad to say.
And you got to remember, you got to keep in mind too, the draft is a crapshoot. It's a complete crapshoot.
But one thing that he hasn't done is properly he has not properly addressed the defensive line.
What do you mean?
There's no way. The draft to some degree, when you get certain players, absolutely. But no. No.
If the draft doesn't work,
table this for now.
Put it this way: if the drafted players you draft and they don't work, that's either the players or on your coaching.
Clocking in. You draft from certain places or schools. There's a pedigree. There's some players who just coached better, brought up better, conditioned better, and they turn out to be better than players. Period.
It still could be a crapshoot.
It might be, but you lessen that crapshoot if you take from certain places. And the Lions did exactly that. They took from certain schools, certain conferences, and
we love Alabama. We love.
Thank you.
We stay with him, bro. We stay. Yeah. I thought we were gonna try and get Dallas Turner.
You guys are what? Successful.
Yeah, I should have.
You guys wanted Dallas Turner too.
Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I should have got Dallas Turner.
Yeah, you guys wanted Dallas Turner.
You should have taken Terry. He played like shit against Michigan, and that threw me off. You should not have taken Terry Arnold.
I don't know if we had a chance at Dallas because we were 29th, and then
we traded up too much for Dallas Turner. I'm as roll tide as you get, but I personally wanted different players. Our first round by I'm glad we took him, but as a fan, I'm glad we took him. But I didn't want him. I actually wanted Cooper DeJean. I did.
Cooper DeJean was on their radar too. That's what they were looking at.
What did y'all pick at?
Dallas Turner was a steal.
Turner was a steal. I understand that, but we moved up a lot to make said purchase. I hear that, but I don't know. Like I wasn't.
Well, you know what? They got Turner. They got Turner also because they weren't sure because Van Ginkel was coming off that injury, so they weren't sure if Van Ginkel because he was on the PUP list before the season started.
That's our champagne problem is that we have a lot of our linebacking core is the best in the league, and we're trying to switch out our friggin' first round rookie, and we can't because the players are switching out too damn good. So again,
you can't play him, and he was hurt. He got hurt.
Ginkel, Case.
So let me ask y'all this. Y'all went. I can't forgive me because I don't really remember. Where did y'all go last year? Like, what was the furthest y'all?
It was bad. It was bad. I think we were like 8-9 or some shit.
7-10.
Yeah, we lost to y'all week 18, and we couldn't have made the playoffs with Nick Mullins.
I think. Did you guys sweep us last year? You guys swept us last year, didn't you?
They beat the fuck out of us.
Yeah, because I was
Nick Mullins at quarterback.
When y'all almost came back, I was in US Bank Stadium when y'all almost came back and Iffy picked off that pass. But for me, y'all, it's like
a great pass though.
It's like it was, and if he wasn't there, bro, that would have been a touchdown and we would have lost. But my thing is, it's like I'm all of this. The Lions went to the NFC title game, so this is the way that I look at it. If they don't make the NFC title game, this is even with the injuries, it's a regression of a season. If they make it to the title game, it's a lateral move. The only way they improve on this season is to go to Super Bowl. Now, can you say that you were injured? Yes, you can say that. But if Dan Campbell's not going to say it, I'm not going to say it. Dan Campbell is not going to use that excuse. I'm not going to use it as one either. You have to take every year is its year. So if you're at the NFC title game, you got to make the most of that. You cannot blow opportunities because when the next time you're going to get them again. And
look at it. One chance to blow.
That's it.
Opportunity only comes once in a lifetime, yo.
8 Mile. 8 Mile, baby. So it could because we ain't never won nothing, y'all. I've never tasted winning. I don't know what it feels like. I don't know what it feels like to be there. So I want to be there. I want to taste it. I want to feel it. I want to know what it is. So if we get, for me, almost doesn't count. It's time. It's time to go all the way. All this stuff, this is thinking about it. The season is a precursor to the actual meat and potatoes, the playoffs, where it's one game elimination. That's it, right? So I don't know, y'all. It's when you lose so much and you just get tired of it. You get tired of it, and all that. Brad Holmes he's great, but he also, look at what happened this year. 22.
See, Derek, what it is last year y'all were playing with house money.
Oh,
and this year, your expectations have changed.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Okay, so what do you mean by house money? What does that mean?
No, don't ask.
Yeah, what does that mean,
I'm just playing, man.
Jesus Christ.
What is that?
My boy Keith was back, and I just, I got to get an eye roll from him once.
So I don't like when people say the Vikings are playing with house money right now. So whatever they do is all gravy. No, it's not. Just because our expectations were a little bit lower in the offseason than what we're doing right now, we're playing with house money, and that's not true because expectations change, like as the season goes on.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it ain't house money.
You might have had a different expectation before the season.
We weren't expected to be where we are right now.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, we weren't either. We weren't either. Like
no, you guys were actually expected to be where you are.
You were supposed to win. Like
not 12-2.
Most people had them have y'all in the Super Bowl. I did at the beginning of the season by a mile.
Most people had the Lion. This division was supposed to be strictly the Lion. The Vikings were supposed to finish 4th.
Yeah, y'all. I know.
And we're barely supposed to win 6 games.
And I'm like,
right, but we're not happy. We're not just happy to be here, though.
No,
so it's not house money.
Y'all coming for it all, bro.
No, we're not just happy to be here. We got different expectations now.
We're all in.
Yeah, we got. I will say this, man. Y'all, U.S. Media is fire.
And I'll tell you what I've noticed with this Viking team this year and past Viking teams, there's something with that team this year. They've got that feeling from the top to the bottom that they can beat anybody. They've just got that attitude. They didn't even have that attitude. They haven't had that attitude since the early Bud Grant years. They've got that attitude with whatever KLC's telling them, whatever is working, it's working. Don't change it. But they've got that attitude that we can beat anybody, we can play anybody. And that's in this time of year, that's a scary attitude to have.
Yes, it is.
That's a scary attitude to have.
Yeah. Derek, can I say something quick?
You can say whatever you want, man.
This is the first time I've ever seen your head coach being the hard ass that he is and the stickler to the next man up mentality. I've never seen him give up on his defense like he did last week.
Oh, you mean by kicking that onside?
Yeah, real early onside kick. I was like, he gave up on him. You know, like he's saying we can't.
I don't think he gave up.
He does weird crap, but he does weird crap like that.
I think he gave his team a chance.
He does weird shit like that.
I think he gave his team a chance.
That was just a weird. That's kind of like
that's Dan Campbell. That's why I asked earlier.
Dan Campbell. Yeah.
That was a gamble because your defense can't stop a runny nose right now. Like
we haven't been able to do that in a while.
So it was situational awareness. He wasn't giving up.
Right.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter, Purple Jesus.
Giving up on his defense.
No, he gave his team the best chance. Like the best chance was for them to get the ball back and not to give it back to the MVP, Josh Allen.
They still had 12 minutes.
Yeah, but it was too soon to do it, though.
Yeah, they had 12 minutes left.
12 minutes.
Okay, but what did they do for the other 30 minutes, like of the game? Like he understands what's going on.
But here's the thing: don't give Josh Allen a short field. If you think he's dangerous,
I'd rather give him a short field because then he's not milking the clock and scoring. He'll score fast, and now we got to go score again.
Okay, so check this out. Near the half, Josh Allen does brace containment. He runs to the sideline, throws a pass, gets him in like the 15-yard line. That wind up resulting into a missed field goal. That was like one of them strokes where it just fell in our lap.
Lance Bass sucks. That kick is garbage.
And then we get the ball back, and Jake Bates, he misses his second, third field goal on that same type of thing could have happened. Like one mistake. Yet Josh hadn't really made one, but who James Cook, he likes to fumble the football. Maybe he fumbles. Maybe somebody gets an interception. Maybe, just maybe, we get to Josh, who hadn't been sacked in 3 games. I don't know. Maybe. So I wish he would have waited just one more possession. Get one more time. See if you can make something happen. If not, if we're under 8 minutes, 7 minutes, and you see you're not going to get anything, then I try that. I think I
wish they didn't have to announce it.
That's the problem.
That's stupid.
That is the problem. When you have to announce you're going to do an onside kick, that takes away the element of surprise. That takes away strategy.
Yes,
they already know you're going to do it.
The whole kickoff thing is garbage as it is.
They got to change that.
The cornhole shit that he has done now, I can't stand it.
About onsides because it's only 3 out of 46 that have been recovered. So what is the point of that? That's less than
one was against us.
One was against us. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were there. 91 screwed it up against Chicago.
Yeah, what was it before then?
Well,
what up, David?
Was it 3 out of 46, or was it what was it before then, bro?
0 out of 40. 3 out of 40.
Yeah,
Now that I've tagged David in, hey guys, I gotta hit the rack. Let's rock tomorrow. Have a good night. Skol, everybody.
Man.
Have a good one, Fish.
Fish.
Cool. Yeah, but still, that makes more sense giving them possession.
Get
Like
purple Jesus off my face.
12 minutes was nuts, man. That was crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
I did not agree with it.
Yeah, that corner square sucks.
Right?
The advertisement.
Hey, I was there before you, so
It's cool. Just remember you put it up.
Yeah.
Quick. So we
why
get
don't
the
they
ball,
put it in the
but
middle?
Center
now
square
you're
for the
down.
win.
Yeah, he does that. I've just come to like live
What
with
up,
it. you know?
fellas?
Oh,
what's up, D Woods?
What's
got
good?
Not much, man.
What up?
Chilling at the
What's up,
airport, picking up my sister.
Okay.
What's good with y'all? I see y'all got a packed staff today, man. I see what's going on, man.
We tried.
Yeah. Getting ready for this game.
And we got the Lion fan in the house. That's what I'm talking about.
I had to pay my respects, man, to my man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
He was nice to me. Most of y'all nice to me. So, I got to show
Some of us are fans of your players and some of your draft picks. Just some of us. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because you
Some
already
of
know
us.
Just you.
Zoe
Some
is
of
an
us.
undercover Lion fan anyway. You feel me? You
They
already know that.
They accuse me of that all the damn time.
The
They
Bama
accuse me of that
Lions.
all the damn time.
The Bama Lions.
Well,
I
some
swear
of
to
us are
God.
some of us are from New York, and I have a sister, and what we say is my sister's ass.
What the fuck is on your head, David?
What does that mean?
Where Yogi at?
Is that a bonnet?
Whitey tighties?
Man, I thought you was Arabic, man.
I am Arabic.
I thought it was Tupac.
No, that's just like a diaper or something. What the David? What's on your goddamn head?
Come here.
I don't know. What do you think? You don't like
A
it?
bra? I'm gonna go with a bra.
I thought it was
Go back over there.
You get waves?
No, no, y'all overthinking it. It's gonna be something simple. Like fine. I'm gonna say it's a bra.
I don't
It's
think so.
lingerie?
No, man. It's a
Hey, you
Ponte
don't
del
think
Piano.
so?
I'm
You
telling
know.
Is it Yom Kippur?
It is no.
It's very Tupac, isn't it?
It looks Tupac-ish.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I was thinking.
Nah, that's not
From a
Tupac.
It makes me want
From a
pancakes.
certain angle in the dark, when you look a certain way, it does.
Y'all need to go to bed.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean to
Yeah,
steal the show.
they need to go to they need to go to bed for sure. Totally they need to go to bed. What up, Long Beach?
Good night,
What
man.
up? What up?
What up?
That's what's
Hey, where
up. Getting
Yogi
ready
at?
for the-
Yogi
just
had to go
left.
pick up his wife.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
I
Hey,
keep forgetting it's Christmas time.
hey, Derek, man, how you feel about your Lions right now, man? I know they got injuries, but what's good? How you feeling, honestly?
All right, D Woods, I holla, bro. I'm out. No.
No, I wasn't even trying to get on you like that because like
He missed half the show.
hey, I'm not even talking shit.
No,
He's like, I've been saying this for the last hour, but all right.
I
Let
know.
me recap
Give
you.
him the Cliff Notes.
Cliff
Good,
Notes.
bad,
We got-
75.
We got 22 on injured reserve, man, and we going with grit right now. That's it.
20,
I still,
are you serious? 22?
we got the most in the league, bro. So
That's offense and defense.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's the whole team.
it's 16 on defense though.
That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so I was looking at Montgomery. Got a second opinion. He really gonna come back and try it?
Bro,
I
you got
don't
a
know, bro.
third
I
opinion.
don't know,
You got a
man.
third
Derek,
opinion.
why didn't you
That's
tell us
not
that
good.
earlier, Derek? You should have told us that earlier.
I did.
I don't know,
third
bro.
opinion.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I did. Yeah. See, I'm like, y'all, look, I don't know, man. He got a third. Monty.
That's bad. Y'all, from a medical professional standpoint, trust me, getting a third opinion, you're going off the books. That's bad. You're going out of country to somebody that you can't pronounce their name that might have a medical license to get that opinion.
They
A
might.
third opinion, it's not
Christian
good.
McCaffrey.
Two.
Christian
Two kids, though,
McCaffrey.
right?
Straight up.
Two.
Oh,
Go two.
yeah. I didn't
Yeah,
think of that.
too.
Dang, because he came back and then went straight out.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey went and got that third and fourth opinion overseas and came back.
Yeah,
and
that's
straight
what I'm
back out.
saying. Because your first opinion, keep in mind, professional institutions, they pay their doctors very well. So that first opinion, that's the top of their class. That's the best resume you're getting. That's the grand poobah of everything. That first opinion, that's the only one you need. A second opinion, they're probably agreeing with the first guy. That third opinion, you better get a translator for.
That third opinion, you could pay him off.
That's what y'all think
I'm just
happened.
looking at it like this though. Like, even
No,
though
I'm
not
Derek, I'm telling you,
a
like as a
Lions
medical
fan,
professional, I'm telling you that's how it is. Trust me on
I just
that.
look at it like this though. Like y'all 12-2, we 12-2. y'all good. Y'all a good squad. At the end of the day, if he missed these next 3 games, this next month or whatever, and y'all got the bye, that's what like 5 extra weeks. Maybe
Good.
maybe he could be cool in the playoffs. But sometimes you gotta think about your like long term career wise too. You feel me? Like I don't want to see him go out to the point of like, he mess up, that he gonna be done all next season.
Yep.
You give me
you can't come. You
nah,
can't
man,
rush an injury back like
yeah, you
that. You
can't
just can't.
Yeah, that
I
third
mean,
opinion, you're
I
paying
say go
cash
for
for
it.
it. They
I
don't
say
take
go for
insurance.
it.
It's weird
I
shit.
think Gibbs is that dude, and I really want to see what he can do as a feature back because, like, look at that draft though. We thought, Bijan was going to be tearing the league up as a feature back, and he hasn't. But I do think, Gibbs can do that. So I want to see this shit. I want to see it. I want to see it. Even if we do get the first round bye, and y'all get to, get that number 5 spot, because that's how
Y'all
y'all
go.
gonna have it.
Y'all go to the Rams.
You had to throw something. You had to
Nah,
throw
we don't
we'll
want to play
go to
the
the
Rams.
Rams.
Listen,
I do not want to play the Rams.
I'll go
Even
say-
though
Rams
I'll
or
probably
Eagles,
go
we
back
don't
to that
want.
game, it'd be cool for me because I
I'll
can go
go.
to the game.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I'm not. I don't want to see the Rams because that.
I'm gonna tell you what's happening. In it, the NFL, man, and I let somebody else come in here. The NFL is pushing. They was doing it last year, the Stafford Detroit thing. And if Stafford get into that 3rd seed somewhere around there, it depends on where we fall. They don't be surprised if Stafford find his way at Ford Field. I'm telling you, man.
Do you think it? Like, I think that's fizzled out though. Like, you don't hear about that too much. Like, it's happened. I mean,
I don't think it has.
They're inside looking in. We're outside looking in.
Yeah.
It's like,
No.
No, they still.
No, they still. If they know they can make money
like,
at it, they'll do
it's
it.
another,
It matters.
okay, Lex Luthor, Superman. They hate each other. Yeah, we get it. We
Yeah.
need
It matters.
something more yummy now. Now we need something else.
So
like,
check
we
this out,
get
though.
it.
So if the Lions hang on, let's just hypothetically, because I know y'all gonna be like, no, man, but let's just hypothetically say we hang on, right? That means everybody has to come to us, and then you're talking about like, ooh, nobody wants to play the Rams, right? That's what you're hearing, like, oh, nobody want to play the Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, everybody going off. So I could see the Rams upsetting somebody, and then if the Lions can win that divisional game, then they wind up coming back. I'm telling you, bro, the NFL. Picture this: Stafford. I made a video about this. Stafford, the man that was playing in Ford Field, is stopping the Lions from going to their first Super Bowl.
Yeah, but we heard like this was last year, and it was a big thing. I think it was done to death, though. That narrative was done, and we like. I think.
Yeah, but that narrative still makes money.
You
for
guys
the
beat
league.
them last year, didn't
It's
you?
still
Not
gonna
as much as
jerseys.
it used to. I'm
Derek,
saying
you know
it
how it
made
goes.
dollars. Now it's
Let me
making
give you another one. Let me give you another one, Derek. What if the Vikings win the division and take a 2, and you guys are the 5, and you play the Rams in the first round?
That's another one too.
That's another one too.
That's the whole one.
But
that's the one I'm thinking is going to happen,
of
brother.
course you are.
That's a Minnesota Viking narrative right there.
Exactly. One way or another. But that's what I'm saying. Like, but it depends because it depends on how much they have to shift.
You ain't got that 5 wrapped up, and you ain't got that 2 wrapped up, bro.
You're deep throating that mic.
You got what?
You ain't got the 5. Yeah.
We're either going to be 1, 2, or 5. That's
only
And
5.
that's the same thing with us. We either gonna be 1, 2, or 5 too. It's the same thing.
You could be the 2. You could be.
You can't be number 2.
We could be the 2.
We could be the 2 because,
Yeah, it could be the 2.
if Philadelphia fall, we can get the 2.
We could be.
I thought 2 go division winner. We'd be a wild card.
I thought 2, 3, and 4.
But we still gotta win a division. If we win
No,
division.
we can't be 1 and 2 together, but both of us could be either 1 or 2, but we can't be it together.
And you know what though?
Right.
I'm gonna say this to all my Viking fans
so
on this
stupid.
panel. I really don't care what we hypothetically talking about. Let's just go in there and win these goddamn games. That's what we gotta do.
Bottom line,
Like cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. We got 3 games left. Let's go ahead and win these games and call it a day.
Yeah.
That's all we gotta do. That's what I've been preaching for the past couple of weeks. I don't care about none of this outside other shit. Win
Beat
these
the
games.
Hawks, Packs, and Lions.
Yeah,
the Vikings gotta take care of their own business and let the
take
chips
care of their
fall
own
where they
business.
may.
Exactly.
I like this stuff pay the bills. All this stuff pay the bills, bro. Look, that give me stuff to talk about. And that's what
Right there.
Hey, look, today the 21st. Oh, it's on a Saturday, bro. Where my money?
They pay me on Wednesday.
You gotta wait till Monday. You gotta wait till Monday.
Yeah.
AD.
Monday's payday, baby.
AD.
Who get a check Monday? Who get a check on here Monday?
You do. We all do, man.
Oh, we all okay. I didn't know.
AD.
No,
they
we don't.
pay me on Wednesday.
They paid you on Wednesday?
Yeah.
a couple days ago? No, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, they ain't paid me. They ain't paid me. You got paid for November?
I heard Derek talk about that about a month ago. About he gets paid on Mondays or in October.
They paid me Wednesday about 4:00.
Yeah, you get paid on the 21st, bro. And if the 21st is on a Saturday, Sunday, or American holiday, they hold your job. So I'm like, bruh.
Wait, they hold it instead of paying you
pay
that's
you.
fucked up. They're supposed to pay you the before.
No, this is Google. They do what they want to.
Yeah, but maybe because my bank, you get paid 2 days in advance.
That's why.
That's
why bank paying you ahead of time.
Hey, Google, like I am the captain now. I do what I want.
Google.
I do what I want, bro.
Zo, do you have a military bank? Zo, do you have a military bank? Because they used to do that shit.
No, I just got regular banks now pay you 2 days ahead of time.
I know military banks used to do that shit back in the day.
I need to switch to that bank, bro, because Bank of America be tripping.
I know that's what you need. Bank of America is
Like, a lot of credit unions got it in. I'm with Hudson.
Yeah, credit unions are better than banks. Banks are the worst, man. Like, and Bank of America is one of the worst. I would never have. I would never bank with them.
I don't know if I'm a switcher, bro, because Google AdSense, they be on one. Like, if you switch one thing, they be like, "Oh, we gotta hold your stuff for security reasons." So I'm like, I'm gonna let it slide. But yeah,
they're not. It's not security reasons. They're collecting that small percentage. They're collecting dividends off your ass.
Put your money under the mattress. Stop.
I never had a problem with Bank of America. But
Put your money under the mattress.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say this, and now I'm gonna get out of here. I can't do it, bro. I live in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? They might come in and
Robocop.
You know,
OCP pays well, bro. I've been there.
Why you got guns?
All right,
good look.
I'm finna head out, y'all. My sister about to come down to the Badger Clan. Good luck to everybody. If I don't see y'all, talk to y'all before Christmas, man. Merry Christmas to all y'all and y'all families, man.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, D Woods.
Merry Christmas, D.
All right.
All right, y'all. Be
Merry
safe, man.
Christmas. I gotta check out too, guys.
All right, Dean. We'll see you tomorrow after the game.
Hey,
All right.
Respect to Detroit Lions and stuff. We gotta win the North and fuck the Packers, okay?
All right.
You better believe that.
Skol.
Skol.
Yeah. We just gotta win out. Take care of business.
Yeah, we just gotta take care of what we got going on. That's all.
Are we all happy though that we're beating up like this beat up ass team? I personally am. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? It doesn't matter. You play them when you play them.
Who you talking about?
I know. No, Detroit's all like they're messed up. If Detroit was that,
we haven't beat them.
You know what?
We haven't beat them yet,
bro. We gotta play the Seahawks tomorrow, bro.
Here's
We
the
gotta
thing.
play that. We gotta play in a dreary
games.
50
Everybody
degrees.
has injuries.
We have to play in a 50-degree rainy ass Seahawks game tomorrow.
Ronaldo helped us losing tomorrow. By the way,
you got us being the Lions already.
Don't get all cocky about this team, man. We're playing the Seahawks away.
Yo, if we lose tomorrow, it's gonna domino. I don't like that's.
Oh, shut up, man! You have no idea.
Why you take a little hat off?
I can lose tomorrow and win at home against
his
Green
bra,
Bay.
his brassiere.
Stop. That could be a dreary ass motherfucking shit.
Probably you got underwear on your head.
Sam Donald is about to light it up in the rain. We're gonna call him Slinging D in the rain.
I think it'll be close, but the Vikings will win it.
Every time I think about rain check, I think about lighting someone up.
Why is he so close to the mic?
Word.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to think. I hope we run the ball more. Don't force the pass.
You got to run the ball. It's getting to the playoffs. You got to run the ball. You can't.
It's gonna be raining.
You have to.
Like
sucks to suck, George.
How many years do we have? Do we have Aaron Jones for another year, or is it just this year?
No,
I think it's just this year.
That's a good top. Like when? All right. What are we looking for? Like when do we get a new running back? When do we get a better running back?
This year.
In March.
Next year.
They probably draft Genty.
Are we looking at anybody? He might fall some because maybe
Genty, Caleb Johnson, Hampton from North Carolina.
I haven't even seen who's in the free agents. Not like last year. Last year was a last year was a pick of litter.
How hard is it to find a running back, though? I mean, it's not that
good
hard.
one.
I want
a
a
good
elite
one.
It's not what it used to be.
From right fucking schools, evidently.
Hey, Madison's a free agent next year.
I just want somebody.
Well,
that
he's
can
ready
block.
for the UFL. Let's just put that there.
We got Najee Harris.
Harris looked good today. He did look good today.
I like him. I'll take him.
He's Dr. Jekyll.
Nick Chubb.
Don't you want somebody that can pick up the blitz?
Chubb's got some miles on him.
He
He's
needs somebody who's going
Yeah, we wanted,
but Nick Chubb, he broke his foot.
yeah,
No,
that's
we
what
don't
I'm
want
saying.
to-
So, and in other words, there are no free agent running backs we want next year.
Najee Harris, he's nice.
He's staying with Pittsburgh, bro.
No, he ain't. I don't think he's.
No, they got Warren.
Warren nice.
It's rare to see, like, you don't see Steelers players leave that ship too often because of Tomlin.
Nobody, unless they have a falling out with
Right.
Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, I can't see that. I can't see anybody having a falling out with him. Like, you got to fuck up
Except for the
Steelers
Vikings.
to say.
But they rejected a 5th-year option though. So
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll sign him.
It's hard.
I'd
No,
rather-
I love Najee. It's hard for me to pull my fan card aside and say take him. Like, I honestly rather have a different running back.
Or
I
how
hate
about
to-
this? Do what the Lions did. Sign
That breaks
Najee
my
and then draft a running back.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could do that. But here's the
Najee-
thing, though. You
Najee
got to
works
trust
for $8
KLC.
million.
You got to trust
I agree
KLC to
with
run
that.
the ball. He's got to run the ball. KLC is the type that if the run's not working, he abandons it. Also, he's got to
Quickly.
upgrade that offensive line. Bottom line.
Our trenches are.
Yeah. So I think,
That's
I
our-
think
I-
we
that
gonna
could-
need.
That could be our Achilles heel going into the playoffs. Is your guard and your center. Your guard.
Are they that bad, or they just need better coaching?
I think it's coaching.
Then we need a better fucking line coach.
They need a better line coach.
I
They
think we
do.
literally just got this.
I
one
see all the time
from
people
last
say that
year.
our line is good, but when I see that and then I watch the games, I'm not a big my palate for appraisal of the line is minimal at best. I'm ignorant when it comes to that shit. I just see people get through the line, fuck up the quarterback. I'm like, I'm pretty basic about that shit.
No,
So,
bottom
right-
line.
Yeah.
The bottom
So
line
stop-
with
just
their
stop
offensive
commenting
line,
on it.
the Vikings are too soft. Bottom line, they're too soft on.
I would agree with that.
David, that's too.
And a lot of it is, you bring back Bradbury for some god unknown reason. Ed Ingram never developed. You got Dalton Reisner literally playing out of position. He's a left guard, not a right
Who the
guard.
fuck is the O-line coach?
Chris Cooper.
He needs to be fired.
Chris Cooper is the offensive line coach.
He needs to be replaced this offseason.
I think he should be replaced too.
Go get they need to go get the fucking O-line coach from Michigan, man.
And Brandel is a tackle playing guard.
I mean,
So
I think that's a crazy narrative that the coaches are bad.
So I agree with you.
No, the coaching.
Can I finish?
No, the coaching is bad. It is bad.
Can I finish?
Yogi back in the building.
Amongst the best coaches in the league. I mean, this team has put together an amazing group of coaches, and now all of a sudden, the O-line coaches are suspect.
David, the way you're holding that mic is turning me on. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't get that.
Guys,
I think you're wrong about that.
No, they've been suspect.
Disagree with that.
Yogi at a party.
He's at a bar.
Yogi party.
He's at the
What,
bar.
a Halloween party?
He's a party gras.
Y'all got Mardi Gras, Minnesota? What was that? What's your Halloween party?
That sounds like a real place, Mardi Gras, Minnesota.
It does.
It does.
It does.
What's going on? What's up with the costumes? Yogi dressed up as the Minnesota coach?
Hire his ass. So I agree with you though, bro. Like I think a lot of you look at OC lines, college, take a college coach. I'm with you.
Yeah, Yogi that coach from Michigan.
Yeah, you gotta get
O-line coach.
I think Michigan. I would say Georgia. I would say Georgia or Texas if I'm pulling an OC coach for
I wonder
a
if
line.
we just got this offensive line coach last year.
Yeah,
but he wasn't. He was a rush hire. He's a friend of KLC's.
All right.
He ain't push it last year or this year.
Can anybody name our OC coach? Just name him. Go ahead.
It's Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin O'Connell's the OC coach.
Yeah.
Wes Phillips is a title, but Kevin O'Connell calls the plays.
Our offensive line coach, bro.
Chris Cooper. I told you that.
He said Chris
I know.
Cooper.
You know who's for hire? I know Nick Saban's available. You can get him.
For offensive line, he could coach.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care. I don't care.
Man, nobody want shit from Alabama, man.
You shut your evil mouth. No, but like Georgia or Texas, I would take their line coaches as we're talking about college. But yeah, we need a new coach.
We gotta upgrade that shit, man.
I
For
take
real. I ain't seen
offensive
no.
line coach.
I don't. Cause Alabama get the best of the best. I don't want no coach like that.
No, I
That means
want
we'll go
Georgia.
after the
I would
best
take
of
the
the
I would
best
take the
offensive
Georgia.
line.
I would take the Georgia offensive line coach, or I would take the Texas offensive line coach.
Yeah, we need to upgrade that old line, dog. I ain't seen a motherfucker get developed yet on that damn offensive line.
Darisaw.
He been
Darisaw came in.
Darisaw
was
is in the league
good.
off his own. Darisaw's probably
He
he's the
came
top
in
five.
ready to play.
If anybody was good as O'Neal developed because O'Neal was technically
Yeah, but shit, this regime ain't do it.
no,
He
that was I can't believe I'm giving him credit. That was Zimmer's regime.
And I agree. Darisaw was plug and play. That dude.
Yeah,
was great
that old
from-
coach. Shit.
Yeah, he was all set to go.
Allen Boone should be the old line coach. Shit, somebody said we need somebody. Shit, we gotta upgrade that shit, and we gotta upgrade that Dalton Risner's position.
That's right. That's right guard.
Yeah, we need another guard in that
It's the
thing,
interior, and I don't know what the hell they were thinking. You didn't like Bradbury in the first place, and then you don't give him his 5th-year option. You just give him a new contract. That's sus right there. I'm sorry.
man. And he around next year.
Yeah, he's got 1 more year left on that 3-year deal.
That a bitch.
And he gets knocked around every fucking game. Every single game, he gets knocked on his ass.
Yeah, we got a lot of players like that. Every time I see CJ Ham in there trying to pick up a block, I see him get run the fuck over.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man.
Okay, you know what? The Monday was embarrassing. CJ missed a complete blitz and gap, dude. He goes one direction, dude goes in the gap and gets the sack on Sam. And then to make matters worse, on that block punt, Tyson Chandler did not even try to block the dude that was coming in.
Hey, why don't we use a bigger running back to be a fucking fullback?
Because we don't. What do we got? We
Fullbacks don't use as much as they used to be. Like
no. I'm saying like why we don't cut him and pick up a bigger running back to play that spot.
Ham is on the team for veteran leadership. That's it.
Man,
I hate that rationale. I fucking hate
we
that.
got a lot of veterans on the team.
Yeah, I hate that rationale. Like,
And he's also a hometown. He's a hometown guy.
I hate.
What do you want?
I hate that shit too. I'm not from Minnesota. I don't give 2 fucks about any
Yeah,
of that
but what do
shit.
you want,
Like,
Robbie?
People
What do you want?
wanted Adam Thielen so bad because he was a hometown fucking nice Hallmark story bullshit.
Yeah, but
When
what
he
do you
left, I
want
didn't
as a running back?
I didn't give 2 fucks. No, but I'm saying the hometown hero vibe, that whole moniker bullshit. Fuck that. I want somebody that's quality, not somebody that freaking dishes out turkeys and shit to Mrs. Pfaffenhaus.
Fine. What do you want as a running
I don't
back?
need that shit.
Okay, first of all, when you got to understand the Vikings, they are strong on positive PR. Okay, they just are. Take it from me. I'm living up here. I'm telling you this shit. It's true.
I get it.
I'm saying that's a handicap. Like that.
No, it's not.
You want to win
That's
football
bullshit.
games. You don't need to hand out fucking turkeys. You need quality goddamn players.
No,
I
you don't.
know. I told you, TB.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, but I mean, I don't run the team. We don't run the team.
I'm not bitching at you. Like, what the fuck is your problem for hiring this guy? But I'm just saying, I understand what you meant by that. By your counter comment, it had logic. I understood that. But I'm just saying that hometown team vibe bullshit. Fuck that.
Yeah,
care.
man. Well, Cashman's a hometown guy. I'm just saying.
How about the other 52 players? Are they? No.
Sam
Actually,
Downs.
no, we got a lot of guys
No.
from this region.
No. Region. America?
No. The 5-state region.
I know what you mean. The tri-state area, David, would make sense to me. I get that. And Shaq as well would too. So, yeah, I know what you mean. It's being difficult because I really fuck that narrative.
You just like being an asshole. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. It's so natural. It's so natural.
Okay, but when you get it back, be prepared.
No, I give as good as I get. I do.
Okay. All right.
The word offensive does not apply to me, sir.
Oh, okay. Now that we know that, shut the fuck up.
Not apply to me.
No, I mean, but here's the thing. So technically, in KLC's offense, there ain't supposed to be a fullback, but they kept CJ Ham around. He's an All-Pro, plus he's a veteran. Wouldn't be surprised if he's gone after this year. But basically, you could put Oliver back there. You could put Munn back there. You got Munn. What the hell is Munn doing?
Munt is a fucking house. That dude's huge.
You know,
Oliver's pretty stacked as well.
But he's catching passes, and then what do we got for running back? We've got Jones,
Akers,
Chandler, who never sees a field.
He's
like, where's Waldo?
He on kickoff.
Yeah, like I said, he never
teams.
returns a kick because nobody kicks. These guys do not want to return kicks anymore because they're lazy motherfuckers.
Scared. They're scared.
They're very scared.
Bro, where are you going, man? Like, where are you going with this? So, do we have a running back? No,
we need a RB2 or
you need an
RB1.
We got Cam Akers.
We talking about for next year or this year?
Yeah, next year.
Next year you need an RB1.
It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. I mean, we need an RB1 next year. It ain't going to be Aaron Jones, right?
That's not. I'm not
right.
that like some of y'all are. I'm not.
It ain't Aaron Jones, bro. Yeah,
I don't think it'll be Aaron Jones. I
love Aaron Jones, but it ain't going to be Aaron Jones, right? I love Sam Darnold. It ain't going to be Sam
with
Darnold.
all the money they've got next year, they could turn around, surprise us, and get friggin' Aaron Jones again for cheap.
Yeah, maybe.
I reckon Najee Harris.
If we had a two backfield as like in picking up again, if we had Aaron Jones and Najee Harris as a two backfield, now that's different.
Najee Harris, where are you coming from though? I mean, come on,
Ronaldo, you weren't here with that conversation. It was brought up.
He played for
the free agent.
That's what I'm saying. Well, he's a free agent.
Okay, great. So Aaron Jones is a free agent. So how confident do you feel when he runs the ball?
Minimal.
I don't feel that confident.
I'm not.
I'll be nervous when he get hit.
Yeah,
because he'll fumble. He'll put the ball on the ball.
Don't spin. Don't cut. Just what? Fuck it. Go down. Just go down.
Fucking go down. Right?
Slide. Start sliding. Learn how to
you
slide.
really want him as your RB1 next year? Come on, man.
I don't.
I don't either.
I don't.
Come on.
No.
So we're gonna have another RB1 next year. Let's fucking face it, right? Am I crazy?
I mean, I wouldn't mind Aaron Jones as RB1 and we draft a running back.
I'd rather sign Harris. Because how much we get Aaron Jones this year?
We got Aaron Jones for not a lot.
But what about 4 or 5?
9 mil. 9 mil.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but look how much like Derrick Henry and friggin'
Barkley,
Josh Jacobs didn't go. They went for nothing. They went for a little bit
more.
Yeah,
they didn't went for nothing. The running back position.
Wait.
The running back position is not as valuable as it used to be.
A contract is longer than Aaron Jones.
It's picking up though, but that position's picking up. Like it's
and it should. It should.
They got paid more.
You know, it should pick up. There was somebody when there were a lot of offense coaches coming in. They want to do is throw. And you know what? You got to be able to run the ball. Sometimes just run the damn ball. Defenses nowadays really aren't built to stop the run anyway. Some of them. That's what scares me about the Vikings because
we stink at it, bro. We stink at it. We stink.
Yeah.
Okay. Saquon getting paid $12 million.
Yeah. And Saquon's worth every dime.
Joe Mixon getting paid $9 million.
Yeah. He's also up. He's good as well.
And Josh Jacobs getting paid $12 million from Green Bay.
He's also
he's worth it in Green Bay.
But if you look at Henry and Jacobs, though, they're both top another top 10. I think they're both top 5.
Mm-hmm.
We only paid him $8 million.
Saquon's one.
How many guys are more powerful than Henry as a running back?
None.
Campbell,
like, pure velocity. He's the worst person to tackle in pure velocity. Like he starts running, you get the fuck out of his way.
It's beautiful, man. It's
Ronaldo. Are you talking in today's NFL or in the history?
Pick one. TB, it doesn't matter.
It's beautiful to watch.
Today's NFL.
Still got it.
It's beautiful to watch.
TB trying to go back in history and shit.
Yeah.
If the only one that he reminds me of, Derrick Henry reminds me a lot of Earl Campbell.
Right.
Earl Campbell's prime.
Adrian Peterson, he was pretty fucking tough too.
Adrian was tough to bring down too, but I mean the same kind of build and the power, Henry and Campbell right there.
Henry's more physical, like stature wise.
Yeah, Campbell.
He could have played linebacker. Yeah, he could have played defense.
Campbell would hit you like he was mad at you, like he really hated you.
Ronaldo, not many running backs. not many running backs are built like that anymore. They more
No.
so catch it.
No. Henry's huge.
Elusive.
Yeah, Henry is just a
Shaq. He's fucking beautiful. That is that's a man. That's a fucking
so
dude.
it's not like you're not gonna find that many running backs built like that.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, but what we ain't talking about is we gonna need a wide receiver number 3. I'm through with Jalen Naylor ass.
Yeah, fuck him.
I was through with Jalen Naylor last year.
That's a luxury pick.
You're through with him?
I've been through with Jalen Naylor.
That's it. It's over. That motherfucker's dead. He's dead to you.
He had 2 good catches last year, and then it's like,
come on, man.
He is.
How many touchdowns he got?
I don't think it's any this year.
Man, what the fuck he did lately?
One. I'm gonna say 1. I don't know. I'm gonna say 1.
He did good the first part of the season, and since that game he has been non-existent.
He's got more than 5. If the over-under was 5, you lose.
I don't know. Jalen Naylor.
If the over-under was 5, you'd fucking lose. So
he ain't
over-under was 2.
He ain't did shit. Jalen Naylor did shit but drop pass.
Yeah, he's dropped some key passes, and he dropped a key pass in Jacksonville or Houston or not Tennessee?
He had a couple, but
and then he dropped that one, and he completely missed that one in the Rams. That would have been a touchdown.
How many touchdowns he got?
He's got 5.
Thank you.
That because he was wide receiver number 2 at the time.
Yeah, it was 2.
This is the one.
I think his contract might be up too, though.
If they could, he's on I think this is what. When was he drafted? 2022?
Yeah, and all he does is catch touchdowns.
He don't even do that.
5.
He got 5. How many games have
That's
we
not
played?
the primary receiver stat, though. I don't give a fuck about that. I care like the drop balls and the receptions. That's all I give a fuck about.
Yeah, he's dropping.
I don't care how many touchdowns.
I mean,
that's not a receiver stat.
It's not. Touchdowns have nothing to do with how good he is.
Didn't JJ drop some balls?
He dropped a few in the end zone. JJ
dropped one last
week. To Jack's point, JJ is not infallible. Yes.
No.
Well, what JJ got to do with this conversation, though?
I think he's trying to compare the wide one to the wide receiver.
How you gonna compare JJ? How you gonna compare JJ who get 10 targets to a motherfucker who get 5 and don't capitalize?
To cherry pick narratives, and he's trying to associate the two.
If I'm getting you 5 targets, you need to capitalize on half of them motherfuckers, if not all 5 of them motherfuckers.
Right, you are paid to do this.
Naylor's other biggest problem was he can't stay healthy. He can't stay healthy.
Caught a lot of touchdowns.
Bro, that was in week 1 through 5. We in week 16 now.
Hey, I mean, he's not.
How is your wide receiver 3 always injured? Your wide receiver 1, I get that. Maybe even your 2, and Addison's been getting the shit beat out of him. I understand him.
He's taking some hits.
But Naylor, you're not getting the shit beat out of him like the other 2. You don't have as much mileage. Why are you fucked up?
He said Jalen Naylor had 1 more drop than JJ, and JJ get way more targets. That's crazy.
And beat up.
5 touchdowns.
I still said 1. I'm going with that.
Yeah, that's 5. I said between week 1 and 6. This is week 16. What the fuck you been at?
He's been non-existent since.
You know what happened?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Hey, I don't care about no damn touchdown. You can catch touchdown at the 1 yard line.
Right, and thank you.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Your reception.
The fuck you mean touchdown?
Yeah, man. All of a sudden, that dude can't catch touchdowns.
He can't catch. Period.
You can't catch. Have you been watching the Vikings games?
The other five times he caught touchdowns.
Bro, that was in the beginning of the season when Summer was around.
Yeah, it's all over now. That guy can't catch touchdowns now.
You know what happened at the beginning of the season? Our defense was working well too.
He can't catch passes. Period. They need to put the ball out there.
He couldn't catch passes, and now he can't catch touchdowns.
Look. He is a receiver 3. We have T.J. Hawkinson who gets the targets more than him. We have Aaron Jones who gets more targets than him. We had.
You see why they get more targets than him?
See why they get more targets?
You see why they get more targets?
It's not that.
Well, at least Sam Darnold learned. I throw it to you, you drop the shit. Fuck you.
Especially on 3rd down, you dropping wide open 3rd down passes. You got to catch them bitches, man.
You got to catch those. The only way you're going to get your quarterback's trust is if you catch passes. When you don't catch them, they're not throwing to you.
I want to wide receiver trust the Bengals had.
He stinks.
Jamar Chase? I'll take him in a heartbeat.
No, I'm saying, you know how the Bengals had Jamar Chase, T. Hig, and Tyler Boyd?
Yeah, that's a good. That's a core. That's a core.
I want a receiver room like that.
Or the Eagles. I'll take the
Yeah,
Eagles.
how many
as well.
yards did Tyler Boyd have in that touchdown?
He had a lot of yards. What do you mean?
Your wide receiver 3 shouldn't have a lot of touchdowns. He should have receptions.
He should have receptions.
Yeah, why you keep on touchdown? I'm talking reception. He had a lot of reception and a lot of yards.
Like your wide receiver 3, you want a lot of receptions. That's perfect. That's all you can ask for. Your 1 and 2 should have the TDs and the yards and all that bullshit.
I can't even check right now.
Shit, Tyler Boyd was nice in Cincinnati for them 3-4 years.
The Rams have a good receiver core. The Eagles have a good receiver core. We have a good one. The Bengals.
Where's Tyler Boyd now?
In Tennessee, I think.
Oh God.
Tennessee has a few good pieces, and that's it.
I think he in Jacksonville.
He might be there. I don't know where he at.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, that's the kiss of death. You fucking done.
God. AFC South.
Yeah, the whole AFC South is just one clusterfuck. It's just like, and we beat them all, so that's what it's one of the things I don't talk about.
All I'm saying is,
it's a division of misfit teams.
It's bad news
Wide receiver
Bears.
3 is not.
Bad news Bears teams.
Wide receiver 3 is not on my list.
No,
Yeah, not right now.
It's not on my list either. It's you know what? It's a vanity. It's not a necessity. It's a luxury. A good wide receiver 3, like Naylor sucks.
No. I'm talking about for next year though.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Oh, next year's wide open.
That's what I'm talking about next year, not this year.
And you'll probably, what you're also going to have also, which is good for the Vikings, you're going to want to have, there's going to be a bunch of NFL players that want to come up here.
Yeah.
I like Brandon Powell for real.
I like Powell if they play him.
Like Brandon Powell, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Shaq, now Brandon Powell, it clutch. You throw the ball to him on third down, he catching that motherfucker.
Julio Jones,
Powell is, I like Powell.
I agree.
But you got to remember, now here's the thing with Naylor. Naylor is the favorite of Keenan McCardle.
Yeah, he's more explosive.
He is Keenan McCardle's favorite. McCardle under the table to draft him.
I wanted Thurston Jackson over Jalen Larry for that number 3 spot this year.
He's still in practice squad.
There's a few good ones in free agency still, and again, our luck has stemmed from there.
I give Kwesi credit. He's been better in free agency and UDFAs than he has been drafting.
Well, I don't think you ever want to take credit for UDFAs. That's such a, like, as we mentioned earlier. Now that's a crapshoot.
Yeah,
that's a crapshoot.
What's his? You know what though? When you get somebody like an Ivan Pace,
that's so rare. That is such a diamond.
Rare.
That's
so
rare.
You also got Gabe Murphy. You just lost Andre Carter. Carter's gone.
Out of 2 drafts, that's what 32 UDFAs ish, just like ballpark. Let's say 32. 2 panned out. That's rare. That's really rare.
Well, how many of his draft choices panned out?
I can count on one hand, and I'm saying 5.
I like Thurston Jackson.
No, well, let's see. He only got 1 still with his first draft. It's still with the team. I think that's Ingram.
Yeah,
I don't remember the first. I remember the last 2 years vividly.
His first draft was Lewis Seen.
Oh my God! All right, so can we never speak of that?
And then the second one's Jordan Addison.
What is Lewis saying? Where he at?
I thought he was in Buffalo.
We bounced his ass.
Yeah, he might be in Buffalo.
Yeah, that made me never want. Like, so we're now allowed to drop like any secondary. And Shaq, you and I talk about this. We can't draft from Clemson, Georgia, or FSU. Any kind of secondary players, they fucking turn out horrible.
So basically, if we had drafted Jalen Carter, he'd have sucked here.
No.
For some reason, he would have. Oh God.
Shit, now with Brian Flores, he got the most out of his ass.
Yeah, I know. But Scene was goddamn. And Booth. I see Booth as well.
Booth is out of the league, I think.
God.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys cut him.
Had to do.
The Cowboys did cut him.
Kyle Hamilton had a fumble today, if I'm not mistaken.
He did.
Cowboys learned early on his ass. Man, you do suck.
Derek Stingley Jr. That's all he had to do. Trade up for Derek Stingley Jr.
Well, and here's the thing. That first draft, Kwesi had made it known that he wanted Jamison Williams. And what did he do? I think the Viking brass talked him into trading down because they didn't have that much money in cap space. They didn't have that much money. So he traded down, and the Lions picked Jameson.
He didn't do great the draft before this previous one. This last draft, he did better. I will say it. Like, he did better.
Well, he's had 3, so
his second draft is his best draft.
No, but
the second one was Addison.
Stop your fucking fan
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah,
the second one was Addison, and then this one
bullshit.
And we don't know because we don't know what McCarthy's going to do. I think McCarthy will be okay, but
hey,
and we pray and we pray and we pray and we pray every day.
Hey, I like that. Hey, I know a running back we should look at though. I like that running back from Ohio State, Henderson.
Trayvon Henderson.
Yeah.
Oh, the dude I just saw him.
They just
turned the game off.
How about the Michigan running backs? What about y'all power running back?
No, the whole Michigan core got drafted last year. Yeah. Done. They're done for a while.
You know who I'm talking about?
What? Hold on, wait. You said we done for a while.
You had 19 players drafted, Bubba.
We are not done. Do you know what quarterback we just? You know what quarterback we just? No, y'all are done.
No, we're still relevant. You guys,
not for real.
You guys are.
Y'all lost to Vanderbilt. How you pronounce that school, Tony? Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
What rank? Y'all lost to them, and y'all let Oklahoma kick in.
Are you guys? I think you're 3 digits. Are you 101st? I think Michigan's ranked 101st, 102nd. You guys are way back
in the ranking.
And what?
In any kind of.
And what?
Statistical anomalies. I
don't give a fuck about no motherfucking ranking.
This guy.
Man, I'm telling Michigan. Hey, what will Michigan down for this year? The quarterback spot. We finally got a quarterback now.
Your whole defense got drafted, which is a compliment.
Bro, my defense was good this year.
No, it wasn't. Your offense.
Bro, we done held Ohio State. We held Ohio State to what, 13 points? They just put up what, 40 points?
So this is a compliment. You had 19 players drafted. Your team's going to be bad the next year.
That's a backhand. That's a backhand compliment.
That is not a backhand compliment. You had a damn good. Your lines were awesome. You had damn good lines.
And we had a setback. And we had a setback this year.
No, but look, Robbie,
not like last year. Dude, you had two legendary lines last year. You didn't this year, and that's your problem.
The same line.
Both your entire O line and a bench player. How the hell that happens beyond me? A bench player got drafted. That's how good that damn line was.
You right though, but our line playing together again next year though.
No,
too.
The line last year, both the lines got drafted.
No, I'm talking the O line.
You guys didn't lose anybody in the transfer portal.
Your O line last year and your D line.
We gained people in the portal.
Gone.
We got a defense.
Oh, bro, the portal's so random. I fucking hate the portal. I hate NIL worse.
Yeah.
Why do you hate NIL?
I understand the core concept
because Alabama can't be the only thing that's peak no more.
No, it's unregulated and it's going to be perverted to the point where it's there's already a gap.
So it's going to be perverted and unregulated to the players.
It's going to get worse. There's already a gap in the conferences. There's a massive gap between the conferences. This is just going to incorporate that more. Until there's collective bargaining between the conferences, NIL is just going to get worse and worse to the schools that have money, to the schools that don't. You're going to see this in Texas, who has boosters like you would not, that old oil money. So in Georgia, so you're going to see the SEC get most of the NIL money because the networks and the lack of any kind of collective bargaining.
My God, dude, you know you sound like Saban, right?
Yeah, he Alabama, man.
Thank you.
Alabama,
you
man.
No way, shape, or form.
They can't pay players no more. Everybody can pay players.
I'm flushing. TB, I might want to send you a Christmas present. I don't know about that. I like. Do you drink?
That sounded just like Saban.
I'm gonna send you some liquor, my friend, or whatever you're drinking. Choices, son of a bitch.
I don't drink. Just send me a case of Mountain Dew.
What kind? There's so many kinds of Mountain Dew
now. The regular. I don't drink all them off the wall flavors. Hell no.
The Code Red's good though. No, until there's a collective bargaining though, like the conferences, like you're gonna have a super conference, and then you're gonna have like 3 sub. You see this now in the playoffs. Now, there's 2 clear conferences, and then you have the trash panda divisions.
But this whole playoff thing that they showed, these first few games have sucked. They've sucked
because they're not putting in the right teams. My team should not be in it. So before I'm even hearing that shit, my team, South Carolina should be in, Ole Miss should be in, and Miami should be in over at least 3 of these trash teams. My guys lost to
South
scrub teams,
Carolina got blown out too,
but they had a tougher schedule and they deserve it more than SMU. Indiana didn't play anybody, neither did SMU. And I can't wait till Boise State gets the shit curb stomped out of them. They're gonna get fucked up.
Who are they playing?
It doesn't matter. Pick one.
Penn State.
Penn State. Yeah, I think Penn State. And poor
Arizona. They might beat Penn State.
Arizona State has Texas. They're not gonna know what the fuck hits them. If that point spread's less than 40, I'll be shocked.
Wait.
And that's the champion.
Yeah, Arizona State's playing Texas.
Right, Shaq. Right. Yeah, go ahead.
Ohio State's playing Oregon.
Again?
That's a good game.
All these teams.
I think Georgia has Ohio. Oh wait, no. Georgia has Notre Dame.
Georgia's got Notre Dame.
That's a curb stomping.
Yeah,
oh wait, Beck is out. Fuck.
Who out?
Georgia
Beck. Yeah, Carson Beck, I think, is out.
No, they said he playing.
It doesn't matter. Georgia about to smack.
Did you get a third opinion?
Oh, that's somebody told me yesterday.
From the Scandinavian doctor.
Georgia is about.
Oh yeah, the Scandinavian doctor named Inga.
Added Tijuana. Yeah, third opinion. That's never good, man. That's never a good sign. That's fucking never a good sign. No, but seriously, like this college, it's such trash, man. It's bad.
Yeah, the playoff was trash.
The wrong teams are in. Well, they deserve it because no, they don't. Until they push back the strength of schedule and have that resume back into focus.
I know why SMU got in because they're like a feel good story because of what.
That's bullshit. But I agree with you. I know you're right.
They're feel good. That's why they got in.
And do you think the ACC or the Big 12 should have been represented at all? You should have two playoff systems. You should have the SEC and the Big 10 and whatever else Trash Panda Schools wants to fucking apply. Because you have 2 power conferences that are just beating the shit out of these other schools that have these awesome records because they haven't played anybody. They haven't beaten anybody. So the time they actually have to play people, they get fucked up. They lose by 30 or more. And then we as fans...
Okay, I want to take you back. Remember when Hawaii went to the Sugar Bowl and they played Georgia and got curb stomped?
I remember TCU did that shit in the championship.
Did Hawaii not belong there?
To add to your point.
Did Hawaii not belong there?
No.
They were undefeated, dude.
So you know what? There was a time where Boise State in their blue ass field was undefeated for seasons, yet they never cracked the top 10 because they never played anybody. And this was pre-Saban era.
That's because they're Boise State.
But I'm saying the Boise State now, same shit. But now they're relevant.
Boise State, when you've got people, when you've got the so-called experts, and they're all getting money from the big colleges.
That's like the bargaining thing I was mentioning earlier.
Yeah, the Boise States and Hawaii's, the little schools ain't gonna make it.
Right. And they shouldn't be there. They should not be there. They should have their own playoff system because these little feel-good schools, like you said, they're like, oh yeah, and everybody.
They're Division 1 though.
They get. Then you should not be playing Georgia. And
they're Division 1 though.
Michigan and Ohio State because you get fucked up. The kid
Do you though?
Well, no, hold on. The announcers even said that the SMU quarterback today was so overwhelmed by just being in that stadium that Penn State's not to me. And the kid was so overwhelmed because he was not used to that shit. He was used to people playing in bleachers and having a crowd of 30 and their moms and kids on strollers and probably kids coming onto the field because it's so damn small. Not 100,000 people, and SMU got fucked up because he was not. It's unfair to them.
But it's also okay. First of all, they're not used to that atmosphere. First of all, Happy Valley is just its own thing. So yeah, he's going to be overwhelmed. Plus, he's in a playoff game, the probably biggest game of his football career.
But it's not fair to them. It's not fair to them to experience that, and all of a sudden they get destroyed by quality.
Okay, so to avoid them from maybe getting embarrassed, don't even invite them.
Yes.
Don't let them know the experience.
They should not have been there to begin with. There are other teams
dude,
that could.
Come on.
No. So you're just putting you're not putting in a quality opponent against a quality opponent. Let me phrase that. You're not putting in the competitive schools. You're just putting in the feel-good stories that you think deserve to be there because
if you put in the repeatedly competitive schools, it's the same damn schools over and over and over and over.
I understand that. And that goes back to what I'm saying about the collective bargaining. Something needs to happen to give these lesser schools money to get better players to be competitive. They're not going to be competitive until all the schools go to the table and have collective bargaining and that money gets distributed. At least, I know I sound almost like a communist when I say this, but the money distribution needs to be a little bit more even, or have two playoff brackets for these two conferences and these two conferences. You have to admit the ACC and the Big 12 are leagues behind the Big 10 and the SEC. Leagues.
You just now got behind the Big 10.
Who?
The SEC.
No, the SEC is way ahead of the Big 10 by a mile. By a mile. So you have the SEC.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put this out there. Now you need to explain this to me. All right?
I'll try.
Before the NIL, where was all that motherfucking money going that y'all was making down there? Where was all the money going? Was it going to the players?
Should have been.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Okay.
I don't.
Okay, Saban got a lifetime contract out of that shit, didn't he?
Oh.
What did his players get? What did his players get?
You're talking pre-NIL.
I'm talking pre-NIL, and I'm making my point.
No,
my point is, where the fuck would Saban be without them players that he didn't pay? But he got a whole lot of money off them motherfuckers, didn't he?
I agree.
All right. So now you want to put a regulation on 18-plus-year-old young men who basically have a chance to get paid.
That's not it. I think the NIL system as a whole is broken and needs to be regulated better. Hold on. It's a new system, so that's going to have outliers and whatnot. No, my complaint is not player to player to player wise. My complaint is conference to conference to conference. Like you see the SEC, they get the most amount of money because of the schools in the conference, as well as television rights and the whole 9 yards. They are billionaires. And then you have the Big 10. They're probably now again I'm spitballing numbers. In comparison, they're probably half billionaires. And then you have the ACC. They're struggling. And then you have the Big 12. They're probably on welfare. Okay, there's a massive difference in the money gaps.
What the massive difference is? Most of your corporations and the people that are running the NCAA have ties to the bigger schools. Usually
NCAA
the
is done.
schools.
Like the NCAA is almost just there. They're just there floating, which goes back to the collective bargaining would restructure a lot of this stuff. So until you see that, which goes back to the point you were trying to say with NIL money, the collective bargaining will add to the NIL to these other schools. It's still going to boil down to what players want to go to these schools, regardless if they're getting paid or not.
Here's another thing now. Here's another thing. Are these guys still amateurs now?
Technically, by being paid, yes. By your definition, yes. If I may, to go back to your point, Nick Saban took a lot of money, right? And those players, do you know what happened to those players that weren't getting paid? They're in the professionals right now. That was the one trade-off with Alabama, is we have the most amount of players in the NFL.
Yeah, but think about it. With those schools, just put that there. With those schools, how much money before the NIL did those schools and coaches make off of those players?
Billions.
Thank you.
Billions.
Thank you. And now when you have people like Saban bitching about the NIL, oh, I'm sorry, you're still getting paid the same amount of money. You don't want players to get paid now?
No, I do. No, I personally do. My complaint isn't you're thinking very micro and I'm thinking macro. My complaint is the money per conference. And as that money per conference still exists, you're going to have a massive gap in talent. As you're going to watch these college football playoffs, the teams that are going to win, they're winning because they're outclassing these other teams. They're let in as a feel-good story. You're right. SMU, Clemson was ACC champs, and they got curb stomped, which was a joke. SMU, a joke. Arizona State is going to be a joke. Indiana played nobody the entire year until they faced Ohio State. They got curb stomped.
How the hell did Indiana get in? What was it?
They had one loss.
Friend, yeah, the
Real?
only loss
That's
was
right.
Ohio
One
State
loss.
because they played nobody. The second they played a quality team, they lost. Now, I would have this argument against Texas as well. Texas didn't play anybody until they played who? Georgia. They had lost, and they played Georgia again and lost again. Texas is kind of still on that boat, but SEC royalty does prevail. Again, as much as I am a Bama fan, I'm not an unrealistic moron. And
Wasn't this Texas's first year in the SEC though?
Right. So, but their strength of schedule, I think, was in the SEC dead last. It was Georgia, and believe it or not, South Carolina was second, and Bama was third in terms of the relevance ones. But Georgia deserves to be there because their resume is impressive. South Carolina should have been there because their resume is impressive. I wish to God, now that I think about it in retrospect, that South Carolina would have beat Alabama, so they would have been in the CFP. They would have had one less loss and would have had only 2 losses, and it would have been exciting to watch them. I live in South Carolina, and I couldn't give 2 shits about them. I honestly couldn't. But it still would have been a better game than the shit that we're getting.
Well, the only reason we're getting these games is for TV and the networks. That's the only reason.
But who would have brought in better money? This team or these bullshit teams? Or
they still got their money.
No, they would have brought in more money because people want to. This is the bad guys. These are the bad guys. They want to see the bad guys lose. It just is. That's a better narrative that people are tune in. I don't care who I'm fighting. Like if Alabama played the resurrected Nazis of Germany, people are going to be pulling for the resurrected Nazis of Germany because we're the worst guys. People want to see the bad guys fail.
No, they'll actually cheer for you. Ain't nobody cheering for no goddamn Nazi.
No, but you understand my point though. It's like you want it's the evil empire. As a Yankees fan as well, people want to see the Yankees fail. I get it. It's part of the narrative. I understand that. People want to see Alabama fail because, like you said, Saban's successful. We're sick of seeing the fucking Crimson Tide. We're sick of hearing about that shit. We're sick of their fans. We're sick of the songs. I trust me.
Well, here's the thing. I don't care either way, but I'm also going to say this. I'm just sick of y'all.
That's fair. But see, that is a normal reaction, and I accept that. And so many people think that I'm just saying this because I'm mad that I'm not in it. If you listen to what I'm saying, not one time did I say that we should be in it. I've said that we should not. I said that
I should say this. When the same teams are constantly winning over and over and over, it doesn't matter what sport it is, it kills the sport.
I agree.
And I do. I say that with the Chiefs now because
I hate them.
Right now, the NFL with the Chiefs are just pushing. The NFL's pushing the Chief narrative, and I'm tired of it.
I'm
tired of it. You had your whatever you did with the Patriots back in the day. Leave it alone. Don't do it with Mahomes.
But the problem, the difference is like, I didn't remember seeing Tom Brady on 9,000 fucking commercials a day. I am so sick of seeing Patrick Mahomes. I don't think I actually have hated anybody in my entire life. I hate that dude.
Brady did have a lot of.
Did he?
Had,
I don't remember him having commercials.
He had commercials. Him and his offensive line had commercials for American Express. And
okay, and I remember the isotoner gloves, but okay, we're being very specific. Every other commercial has Patrick Mahomes on. T-Mobile, State Farm. I fucking hate State Farm. Fucking hate State Farm. My God. And the coach, I'm sick of seeing his ass too. But
he should be ready to retire.
I hate the Chiefs too, bro. I could not agree with you more. Could not agree with you more.
All I can say is it would be fitting this year. It would be fitting this year if the Super Bowl was Minnesota against Kansas City.
I'm still
we could right that wrong. And the narrative this year would be flipped from what it was that first time. It would be really flipped.
It's for me. It's like Vikings 1, Vikings 1A, and I pull for the Bills probably third.
All right, North.
I like the Bills, but I wouldn't mind seeing that. I'm still pulling for the Vikings, obviously, but I wouldn't mind seeing that somebody's gonna walk out a winner. The Chiefs, like the refs are too much in their back pocket, bro.
It's too obvious. They've made it made it too obvious. And usually they'll give like a ticky-tack penalty for the Chiefs to balance it out, but they're gonna help. If the Chiefs can't move the ball, they're gonna help.
Right, I agree. We see that.
So
I don't want to see the Chiefs. The intangibles will be skill versus skill. It would be non-applicable. We will lose to the intangibles. I don't want that.
Yeah,
I will say this. Last Super Bowl, they let them play. He wasn't getting the bullshit calls he normally got, and I think that's what made that damn, for me at least, the Super Bowl was.
Who was in the Super Bowl last year?
The Niners.
Oh, the
and them?
49ers.
and Chiefs. Yeah.
But they let them play. There wasn't bullshit calls. I want to say that the refs were like, "Yo, we need to not call bullshit this time," and just let them play. And it was a defensive game, which made it boring as shit. But still, it was the one time that I can recall that they actually let them play and didn't. It wasn't bullshit.
So let me ask you this. Oh, go ahead, Tony. What you about to say?
Well, no, go ahead. Go ahead, Zo.
No, I'm gonna ask y'all like, how y'all feel the Vikings against the Eagles.
I don't like that matchup.
I don't like
the Eagles.
that matchup
I don't like the matchup. I don't like them or the Rams. The only two teams I don't want.
I don't like the Eagles because I don't like that offensive line against the Eagles' defensive line. I just don't.
But y'all know we might have to face them to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, we'll probably have to play them in Philly.
I see that being the NFC championship.
You might get the number one seed and play them in Minnesota, though.
True. You know what though? I don't want to have to face Saquon.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I don't want to face Saquon and AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts been running with the football a lot lately.
You leave.
And I don't. You know, and the worst thing about it is, as good as our offense is, you really expect Bradbury to handle Jalen Carter?
That dude's good.
It ain't happening.
I'm saying that's somebody gonna be on our way to get to the Super Bowl for real.
It could be unless there's an upset in there. You know, Green Bay could upset somebody.
I know it's not popular, but I think their receiving core is just as good as ours, and our secondary is trash.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that receiving core would fuck us up.
AJ Brown,
Devontae Smith.
Yeah,
that's a damn good 1 and 2. I can't think of I think Hill and Waddle, Jefferson and Addison, that's a top 5 duo.
Like we play them, we would probably have to score dinner every time we touch the football.
We'd have to a touchdown, not a field goal. Touchdowns.
Some points, shit.
Yeah, we'd have to.
And like you said, it would have to be Minnesota. If we go to Philly, fuck that. I'm not watching.
No, I said that.
I'm not watching that game.
Number one seed.
Yeah.
Cause Saquon Barkley is a motherfucker. Cause
he's only picking up steam. He's getting better.
Yeah,
reverse Benjamin Button.
Especially when the game go on. The first quarter, you might stop him. Then the third, fourth quarter, he getting the ball out the backfield. He doing little wheel routes and shit.
Dude spinning in midair over dudes. Come on now.
That's what I'm saying.
Giants fucked up. Somebody needs to lose a job over that shit.
You ain't bored. I told somebody.
Well, they're all getting fired at the end of the year.
I would have tagged Barkley and traded him to the AFC for anything.
Fuck, I would have taken him to the XFL. Fuck all that shit. Seriously, if he doesn't win the MVP, he'll be like top 3 in the voting.
He should be,
top 3.
They said he's close to the single season rushing record. Is that true?
Well, keep in mind, they get an extra game too.
Yeah,
I don't know how many he got, but
extra 2. Wait,
one.
And they might get an extra 2 games compared to when Dickerson. It was Dickerson, right?
Dickerson got it in 16, so it's an extra game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dickerson got it in 16.
Yeah, I'm really nervous about the Eagles though, man. Because like you said,
yeah.
I don't like that wide receiver core against our corners, man. And Barkley, he could run the ball and catch out the backfield.
So we hope for an upset against somebody else.
Well, here's the thing.
I don't see by taking them out. The Commanders
could get the number 1 seed, Philly, because they got it easy. They got the Commanders, Cowboys,
and somebody else. But they need us or the Lions to lose.
No, they have what they have over us is 2 things. The in conference wins, and they look at that, and if it's even up, believe it or not, tertiary to that, they didn't look at strength of victory, which they have that over us too.
I don't think so. Cause I don't know. Everything I seen said if the Vikings went out, they get the number 1 seed.
Right. If we went out, we do. But we have to do that.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying. If we win out.
Who else did Philly lose to besides Atlanta?
Oh,
the Bucks.
They lost to the Bucks?
Fucking Tampa. They're squirrely. What the fuck?
The Bucks beat the Lions and the Eagles.
That's what I'm saying. They're squirrely.
That's right. They beat them in Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm. No, I said we need that number 1 seed, man. Maybe, hopefully, the Rams or the Buccaneers go across the Eagle path. Because I'd rather play the Bucks or the Rams before I play the fucking Eagles.
I do too. And the Bucks are number 2. I don't want to play, but yeah, I'd rather play the Commanders. I think we can beat the shit out of them.
No, but I'm talking going to that Super Bowl. The Commanders ain't going that down far.
I think they're in the playoffs though. I'm just saying
they in the playoffs though. But I'm talking about in that NFC Championship game. We would probably have to go through Philly.
You're right.
There's only one available spot left after Minnesota, Green Bay, and Detroit.
They're gonna be the Commanders though. The Commanders getting that last spot.
Yeah. Is anybody even remotely close to them?
I don't think so.
Arizona.
No, I think they're fighting. I think the West is fighting with that one spot.
I think they played the Rams last game.
Yeah.
They can go ahead and knock them the fuck out. I don't want to play like the Rams. Like I honestly see if we fight the go into Rams, I see them beating us. I hate it.
But we're gonna have to play. You don't want to. We're gonna have to play somebody in the playoffs now.
Yeah.
He said he don't want to play the Rams, not the Bucks.
Well, put it this way: unless we
PTSD.
Unless we win out, we're gonna be the 5th seed.
Yeah, that goes to the West.
Then we're probably either gonna play the Rams or the Buccaneers.
The worst thing is like we got the better record and all that other bullshit, yet we're still gonna have to go to wherever they are with this bullshit. Like 8 and 7 shitty. I know it's not it, but shitty ass.
You should beat them then,
right?
Yeah.
All right, I see what you're saying, but
the only thing with the playoffs is, and I have no problem with it, is where the division winners get a home game. I'm fine with that.
That respect.
I want a home game. I kind of want.
Okay, here's the thing: if you want a home game, win your division.
That's fair.
I said we got to win now. I'd rather.
Here's the thing: you got Viking fans up here bitching about we should have a home game. No, if you don't win your division, you don't deserve a home game.
Right? I agree.
That's dumb. How you lose? Like what the fuck?
So we got some dumb motherfuckers up here. That's all I'm gonna say.
You got a lot of homeless in Minnesota. I was like, I visited there like the last 2 years to go to games. Like you guys got a lot of homeless.
But shit, if the Vikings
everywhere, but yeah,
no, bro. I went to a bagel joint. My wife and I went to a bagel joint, just having a bagel. Homeless man sat behind my wife, sat in the chair in this bagel joint, just fully clothed.
Yeah,
well, I should hope he had some ratings on.
Hold on. The dude he's just eating Hershey Kisses like I've never seen. Wrappers everywhere. It looked like a shotgun of confetti of wrappers everywhere. And all of a sudden, you know what he does? As he's eating, not missing a beat, just starts pissing. As he's sitting in his chair. Oh, yeah, I can't make this shit up. Pissing, eating Hershey Kisses, fully clothed, piss going everywhere. I leaned over and I'm like,
where the hell were you?
I was in Minneapolis, motherfucker.
Where?
This was across from the Hilton. This is across from the whatever bagel joints across from.
Oh, you were downtown.
Yeah, man. I was like,
you were downtown.
Hold on. This was prior, y'all. Forgive me for this. I'm gonna paraphrase this. Forgive me. Another homeless person, as we're getting into an Uber, and I've had a. My wife and I are both white. There's a point to this racial comment. We're getting into the Uber. I had another white woman come up to me, screaming at me, homeless, schizophrenic, I could tell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get called an N-word too often from a white person. It's very rare. But she screams at me, say, yo, ass, just want to go fuck that fine chick. Get the fuck out of here. I'm like, you know what? My wife, you're kind of right about that. That's why I married her. I get it, but I've never been called that by a white woman. I was like, I was kind of complimented by that. I was like, she thought my wife was good looking.
Hey, Your name
I'm
Robbie,
alright.
ain't it?
You
Yes,
should have
sir.
ran, dude. You should have ran
Hey,
with it. That's
you
all.
know who you remind me of, dog?
Don't say Adam Sandler.
No, the way you talk and your personality, I can tell you a cool cat. Well,
I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you.
You remind me of Gary Owens, dog.
All right. I don't know. I'm drawing blank.
You don't know who Gary Owens is?
Gary Owens, a comedian.
I'm drawing blank.
He's a
I'm
comedian.
good with faces.
He's
the comedian that married the black woman who like black women.
He was married to a sister. They got divorced, and she put him on blast.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look, man, I ain't gonna lie. What you do for a living?
You're gonna laugh at this. I used to teach medicine at colleges for a living, and I can't make this shit up, seriously. And then I got out of that, and then I did a natural progression of professionalism. You're gonna laugh at this. I'm a storage hunter now by trade. I'm a treasure hunter. So the Storage Wars shows you see, I do that.
That's you.
Seriously. So I swear to God, I used to teach medicine. Like I have all those degrees and all that bullshit, and it got old for me. It got old,
right?
And so I got into this stupid hobby, and it became a profession.
That's what's up. You need to get your ass a comedian, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Much love to you, my friend. But yeah, when that woman told that to me,
tell your stories and shit, I'll be this bitch cracking up, dog.
Dude, I got so much
there's certain
you would not believe.
When you say that, there's certain parts of there's some folks downtown Minneapolis running game too. They ain't homeless.
This chick.
That chick sounds like she was severely homeless. She had some issues.
She was yelling from 2 blocks down, and I could not get my wife in the Uber fast enough. But me, I'm kind of a glutton. I kind of was taking my time. I wanted to hear what she was going to say to me, just to put it in the old Rolodex of weird shit I've heard. Like when she said that to me, I was like,
"What's the deal?"
She didn't disappoint. I'm done. Like that made my trip alone. Like we lost that game anyway when I was there. But I was like, fuck it.
Well, yeah, she definitely schizo.
That's all right, man.
You got a lot of them motherfuckers up here too.
Stay out of my storage. I hope you don't got good stuff in there. No, bro, I got so many stories. I got some weird stories.
Yeah,
so if y'all need anything off the books that you want people knowing about, you come to guys like me.
If you find any like old like Viking memorabilia or anything NFL memorabilia.
I did. I found 2 lockers at Viking stuff. Believe it or not, I gave a signed Tarkenton helmet to Keith. I had some signed Bud Grant stuff, but it was in bad shape. I threw all that shit out.
I got Bud's autograph. I met Bud.
Yeah. That is the Tarkenton helmet. I've only come across, believe it or not, what I come across a lot of, and I hate it, I've come across a lot of cowboy stuff. If you guys know, like the only thing I have of value now, sports wise, I have a 2007 Texas Longhorns ball and a 2016 Falcons. That's for sale. I mean, I got signed shit from like
what's the Falcons thing you got?
2000. Their Super Bowl year, 2016.
How much you want for it?
Oh, bro, get with me later.
All right, I get that from my girl. She's a Falcons fan.
Yeah, I almost kept it, but I could not find Julio Jones in there. Like you can see Matt Ryan and all that other shit on there. It's obvious, but
and Matt and Julio were her guys.
I could not. If it was Julio, I don't have his signature. I have I got Derrick Henry and I got like a lot of Alabama shit, but I don't have Julio's. I did not. I see a signature with his number by it, but it's not his signature, so I can't verify that. It's definitely not his signature.
How you verify somebody's signature?
You look it up. Well, most sports players have their signature and they put their number by it. Most in football they do. So it takes a while. So you look up their number and then you look at the year and then it's the signature. Then you can look up their signature. Like you can Google it. It's pretty easy. If their signature matches up, it takes some time.
There were some back in the day, like you would go to an autograph thing.
Mm-hmm.
They would sign it, but then they would have a card that had their autograph and a certificate of authenticity.
Right.
So that way you knew it was them. So because I with a bunch of Vikings like Joey Browner and guys like that.
One of my favorite safeties of all time.
And so you that's how you know. I got a ton of Viking autographs all over.
Julio Jones has is pretty. He's got a pretty like calligraphy like signature. The signature on there is like something like a fucking earthquake was happening. It looks like a fucking Richter scale. Like shit, it's all over the place. it's Julio Jones. Look up his signature is pretty. It's like goddamn, bro. I was like, it's pretty.
Well, when you signing all them damn pictures all the damn time, they ain't gonna be the same. So
no, bro. This shit is like fucking straight. Like remember Bill Cosby's picture pages? I'm showing my age. Like just That shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly.
The fucked up magic marker. No, but yeah, there's just I got so many stories. That shit's ridiculous. But a cowboy shit, I find so much that I fucking
just
burn
toss
it.
that shit.
I burn that shit.
Good.
Unless, but there's a rule. You can't just sell the things you like. You can't. There are shit I throw out. Any Red Sox shit, I fucking toss that shit. Auburn shit, toss that shit the fuck out. I know Packers and Lions fans, so I fucking give that shit away. But it's normally cowboy shit that I find. I fucking hate it. I find that stuff in abundance. It's annoying.
Oh, the Cowboys. The Cowboys.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that. Yeah, they can have them. Fuck all that shit. Gone. It's fucked up because I find like Barry Sanders signed jerseys. I respect that player. Yeah, but like I said, you can't sell just the things you like.
He said, how far do you travel?
I stay local. Believe it or not, there's I live in the Charleston area in South Carolina.
I'm saying, you don't travel?
Nope. No, local. Like you can crap. It doesn't. The business is weird. It doesn't really matter where you go. You do rely on the things that you don't think you would rely on in life. Believe it or not, this is the one business where racial stereotypes do come into play. I've seen 1,400 houses. I say that because I've purchased over 1,400 lockers, so I've been in 1,400 people's lives, houses. So it's very, you get racial. You just do. And when I say that, I have people that do this. Like a lot of my black friends, they do this as well. And believe it or not, seriously, they avoid certain lockers because they're like, no, that's black folk shit. I ain't fuck with it. I'm like, what? And they explain it to me. I was like, I need this to be explained to me so I have that card to play so I don't feel like a racist piece of shit. Like, oh yeah, you don't want this. So it's like it's unfortunate that you go through life and you try to like dismay stereotypes, and then this job is the antithesis of that. Like all you see are racial stereotypes, and it's unfortunate. It just is. Seriously, it's like I'll give you an example, and I'll play that card. I'm gonna play that card. I've taken I've circled a 10x10 storage unit on the outskirts. I think it was 110 pair of Air Jordan that I found in this one locker, and I put the food stamp card in the middle. And I just sat there. I was more angry at this outcome of how society is now than what I discovered. Like, I'll make money off this shit, but I'm like, this is bullshit, and this is how society is now, and that's what I took from it. So in this world, that's how it is, and it's sad. It's just fucking sad. People pay for shoes, but not their own lives or their lockers or their kids' shit. Yeah, but like I said, 1,400 lockers later, I've seen a lot of lives. So
you get numb after a while.
I got numb after the first 100. So when people say, "Well, I want my stuff back," it's all personal. It's like, yeah, I bet your grandmother's jewelry that has all this 14 karat gold and 18 karat gold in it, I bet that's personal too. You want that shit back too? Fuck you.
So how the fuck you get in lockers with like people ain't pay their bill, you get the bill going?
That's it. It's repossessed property. That's all it is.
They're possessed.
Whatever the fuck is in that locker, I don't care what it is mine. And trust me,
right?
It doesn't matter what, unless it doesn't work with like checks or credit cards and that shit. Like I can't go in and start charging shit. Like that plastic credit card, that's mine. I can fucking take it, bend it, fucking flick it out the window. That's mine, but I can't do anything with it. But
okay,
it's yours, but it's worthless. You gotta
right.
I just wonder how that shit works.
Now there's different rules. Like you come across stocks and bonds, that's another area, or cars. I've come across crime scenes. I can tell you stories. Trust me on that. There's nothing I haven't found. I mean, from all over the spot. I actually had to call. I don't know if you guys have SLED. We have SLED in South Carolina. It's like a department of the cops that come and collect crime scenes and shit. But we had a couple here. True story. I can't make this shit up. A couple. They took their roommate. This is straight Fargo shit. If you've ever seen that movie. They took their roommate on Christmas and they put his ass in a wood chipper in their. Welcome to my state. They put his ass in a wood chipper in the living room, so all his body parts they thought went outside the window and shit. So they put the wood chipper against the window and the part where you put the body in the house, and then they killed the guy, and they chopped him up, and so the shit was going outside, not thinking that the part in the fucking house is gonna have blood spatter everywhere. So I luckily, and I didn't know at the time, I got a locker that had blood spatter on fucking everything, and the cops had to come in and just like take evidence and shit. It was crazy, but again, welcome to my life.
Damn.
But like you said, it was like you get immune, you get kind of numb to that shit. To me, I was like, yeah. To me, it was just a story. Check in the box. At that point, dildos, Nazi shit. I don't give a fuck. It's like it's Tuesday to me. I don't give a shit. Like, yeah, my level of weird is way up there.
Damn. You have to bid on them, right?
Yep, you got to bid on them.
Oh, you got to bid on them?
Yeah.
Yep, they're auctions.
So, did you ever see the TV series Storage Wars?
That's bullshit. It's like that, but they never show you the horrible abortion locker. Like I just described to you, the wood chipper fucking.
Yeah.
Shit. They never show you that stuff. The roach infested garbage lockers with dildos everywhere, and yeah, they never show you those lockers. They always show you, I made $900,000. That's bullshit.
So you work for yourself, or you work for a company?
No, it's just me. Yeah, it's just me, Bubba. I set my own weird ass hours. Yeah, here, look, like again, within arm's reach. Here, I'm gonna show you this box. Sterling silver with nothing but silver inside and shit. Like this is just, here again within arm's reach. And I like 2 signed baseballs. I haven't looked at these 2. It's just part of the job. To me, I don't care. Those 2 footballs I mentioned earlier, lockers. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
they're just sitting in the corner. I have the shit that I have just sitting there. I have a museum in my house of stuff. The wife and I, we don't have children together, so there's no way in fuck that I could have kids. Like I would be so paranoid with the shit that I have around here. But so if y'all guys need anything kind of like questionable or off the books, come to me. I don't ask questions,
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just looking. I just collect old NFL and Viking stuff. That's about it.
All right. If I'm saying if your collection ever wants to go a little darker, I don't ask questions. I'm just saying, like I met a lot of drug dealers this way, like always asking like for body armor and stuff, and I don't ask questions. Like the cash you're giving me smells like the most amount of weed I've ever smelled in my entire fucking life.
He said body armor.
No, seriously, like no, that's the shit I come across. Like
you come across body armor and shit.
Yeah, seriously, bro. There's nothing I don't have. I sold that shit to drug dealers all the damn time. I've got drug dealers on like speed dial if I come across fucking like black vests and shit. They buy like hold on. I'm gonna hit. I ain't bullshit. Hold on, watch. Look, come here. We're gonna go walk in a little bit. So again, I can't make this shit. This is just in my downstairs living room. Like, can y'all see all the ammo?
Damn.
Yeah, right. So yeah, that's just again, that's Tuesday. I don't give a shit.
Damn. Hey guys, I gotta get out of here. I will talk to you guys later.
All right, be good. I'm gonna bounce too, my friend.
But I got the Vikings winning tomorrow, 24-21.
What's your final score, Robbie?
Oh, I'm gonna say 35-17.
35-17. What did you say, TB?
24-21 Vikings.
24-13 Vikings.
That works.
21.
I say 24.
Okay. Beating them. Stomp them. All right, you guys see you next week.
Y'all have a good night, man.
Later on.
Shout out to everybody that watched the live stream tonight. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a safe night. We see everybody tomorrow, man. God bless everybody. Thank y'all.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas too. If I don't see everybody on the chat in the live stream, man. Y'all the real one from tapping in with us for 3.5 hours, man. I'm out of here.